Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? Native, why does your thing say offline? Do I need to do something? Can y'all hear Native? Native, say something. Let me see. Do y'all hear Native? Put a one in the chat if you can hear him. Cause you're. Wait a minute. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe that's it. No, you're still saying offline. I don't know why. I don't know what to do, Native. And they can't hear you. What do I need to do? Tell me. Wait a minute. I put talk. Okay, that's not working. Your picture is maybe okay. Let me do this. Okay.
Okay, we're good. Old legacy moon.
Here, I'm here. I'm just trying to y'all. I'm sorry. I don't understand what's going on here. So let me. Okay, replace, remove from scene. Okay, I don't know what that's about or why that happened, but okay, y'all. We're here. We're straight. We're get together. I am so sorry for the delay, but it will be worth every why? Okay. All right. It'll be worth everybody's wait. I will say that. Um okay. So here we are. Now this is going to bug the heck out of me, but okay. Um, so everybody, sorry for the technicalities and the delays. Sorry, sorry, sorry. But one thing that I need to say to you guys is your fire and your moons in the chat because today is Friday. All right. Okay. Hopefully everybody is doing good. It's been a rough week for people. So, what the hell is going on with this? I don't know, but I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. So, how is everyone doing? I hope everybody was okay. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Let's see who is in this here chat. We've got Blue Bear. Hey, first one on the moonwalk, Diva Shawnee. We have Nola Brown, Justin's mom, Delicate Dale, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. We have here D Dub. I got Blue Bear. It's going. We got Mond. It's kind of hard because all this stuff is in the chat here. Shirley's divorce finally is here. Mary Willis, the woman he chose. Justin's mom, I think I said Lunar Brain Fireheart, allegedly in Harmon. Little Lady Di. We got Baba Lady here. Shay B. Slowrilla is here. Hello, Slowrilla. She said hello, everyone in the chat. Miss Nisi, she said good evening to everybody. Native, Moonlighters, Tribe, Mods, everybody. Us, as in we seniors, need love too. We've got Patty here, Shekinah Asalif, Soul Power the Outcast, Miss HLS, G Creates, Petty Patty, I think I said, okay, Aunt Nettie, Tazem All, Salty Buzzer, We Gotsta, Damachi the RN, Sanders RN, let's talk about it all, Cam Lewis, Rainbow, Jackson Tabasco, Andrea, minding business, them folks. Go Roro. Got minding business. Okay, okay. Check me boo is here. Okay, check me boo is here. Mimi, I got Mimi, I think. But hey, Mimi, Beauty is her name. Miss Mad About Music, Shark Tank Life, Muffin 218, Bella, Rossi. This Glorilla is cracking me up. Jackie Gates, Pen Pal 50, Miss C.J. Harmony, Pavlova, Southside, Chi Town. Did I say Bella? Oh, everybody is in here. I think, okay, 7 Ward, sweet. Okay, I made it. Whew, y'all. All right. Let me breathe. So, how you doing, Native?
I'm good, Legacy Moon. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. I'm wonderful. So, y'all, tonight we are going to do something different, okay? But we were a little bit late coming on because I was doing something, so we were late by a couple of minutes because I wanted to do something, and I'm doing a couple of things, right? And it's for Native, because he's my friend, and I appreciate him having me on Tuesday, so I got something for him.
But okay, all right.
Okay, well that didn't work. Now I'm pissed because I want to know why that didn't work. And what is this? That did not work. So I'm upset now, and I went through all this. Let me see something. I don't like to give up. I don't appreciate this because I well anyway, I don't know what's wrong with it. Let me remove it. Let me remove it and try to put it back. But anyway, we are. Do I have? No, I ain't doing that. What is going on with the week? I don't know. Well, anyway, can't do that. I'm so upset because I really wanted to. But anyway, we will move on to something else. We're gonna do stuff a little different today. Hey PW, how you doing? We're gonna do stuff a little bit different. Well, that little thing that I had for Native did not work. I don't know why, but that's okay. We're gonna do something else because I got a lot of up my sleeve. Okay, so now I got something else that I want to share with. This is for Native, so let me grab that. Share my screen. Grab this. I got it just for Native. Okay, here we go, y'all. Shout out to uh Popeyes Tribe Urban Media. Okay, shout out to them.
Fast food chain Popeyes became a victim of its own advertising today. So many customers lined up for a big special. Some locations, including one in Penfield and the city, ran out of chicken. Tonight, customers were clucking their disapproval. Customers at the drive-thru heard this recorded message.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but we are all out of chicken and we are closed for the rest of the day. Thank you and have a blessed day.
One woman yelled back at the machine.
People have kids that they trying to feed for the special, and you mean to tell me that we can't feed our kids? Because y'all didn't order enough chicken. Y'all knew y'all was having this special almost 2 months ago, and that's wrong.
But no one was listening. The Popeyes on Lake Avenue was closed by dinner time.
Are you kidding me?
I think that's bad because I'm sure hungry.
No chicken.
No chicken? They just out of chicken.
I said I'm calling customer service now to see where there's another Popeyes at.
Yeah, they seem to be out of chicken today, so I'll just pick up a pizza. It's no big deal.
Other locations ran out of chicken too. The $4.99 special too good to pass up.
I just left Penfield Popeyes. They were out of chicken there, so I ran to the city to this one, and they're out too. This is ridiculous.
They should have had a stockpile of chicken for this day.
They should have had a tractor trailer out back with extra chicken on ice, you know?
Isn't there a McDonald's like right here? Yeah, I see it.
Maybe it was the economy that caused the rush on chicken. Customers felt duped.
You know, they put their advertisements on and then they don't show up for it.
I'm more disappointed than angry. You know, we've been looking forward to this day.
They advertising on national TV. How you gonna run out of chicken?
Special? What's special?
That's all I have to say.
Everybody makes mistakes. You guys have a nice day, all right?
Angry customers there. Popeyes says the franchises are individually owned and responsible for ordering their own chicken.
Okay, so shout out to Popeyes Tribe Urban Media and Native Tribe Urban Media. Oh my gosh, where's my stage at? Where is my main stage? Here we go. So anyway, why is that there? Anyway, I found that and I had to play that for you, Native, because I know how much
Because
I know how you were disturbed when Popeyes ran out of when they stopped selling the special that you wanted. So, it's not just you. I just wanted you to know that. That's all.
okay, so let me clarify. Let me clarify. Okay, they did not run out of anything. They raised the price on chicken. Right now,
Okay, we're back. Okay. What were you saying? People were complaining about feeding the kids?
no,
We're
I ain't
back,
say
y'all.
nothing about people. I ain't say
Oh.
nothing about people. I said these motherfuckers is losing their shit behind Popeyes. Not how. What you mean? How you gonna feed your kids? How the fuck you been feeding them little motherfuckers? I'm just saying. How has food been getting to their bellies before now?
I mean, what I don't understand is with I just didn't understand the disappointment. I mean, I know, oh, they don't have chicken, especially if you left your house to go get it, or whatever. But I don't see where it's that serious. I just don't see where it's that serious. So check me boost said, LOL, go cook. Hey Kayla K. She said Kayla K said, LOL, native the kids wanted Popeyes.
But well, they need to get a job. See, I ain't see. We ain't had no democratic household when I was growing up. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? Like
No.
it wasn't like, oh, I want Popeyes, so therefore, in front of the news media, embarrass me about Popeyes. That wasn't the option when I was growing up. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? In front of a news camera, why don't you just embarrass me, mom? Because you can't cook. How the hell we gonna eat unless the white man's Popeyes feeds us? What the fuck? Come on, y'all. Well, I don't know. Oh, they knew about the special. You knew you was hungry earlier in the day. Why you ain't get Popeyes while they still had chicken? Yeah, they knew about the special, but so did you.
But wait a minute, native, they ran out in more than one location. That's the bad part. That's the bad part. They ran, and then the fact that there was I was like, okay, is there gonna be is do any white people want some Popeyes? That's what I wanted to know. Did any
I mean,
white people
man
want
seemed to
any?
be perfectly fine. The white man was like, okay, well, I guess I go somewhere else.
Yeah, and
I
there's
don't understand why they ain't got no chicken. Cause they knew they were finna have some chicken. They knew it was a special. They knew we were gonna want that special. Why they ain't got no chicken? They should have had a whole truck in the back that ain't got none but chicken in it. And
yeah.
then that way, whenever it come time for me to come get some chicken, it would have been some chicken. You did this in front of TV cameras, ma'am. You did this in front of TV cameras.
But
It was
wait a
going. It was supposed to
minute.
be some chicken waiting on me. Cause that's all I eat is the chicken. I don't eat nothing else but chicken.
But The one who said the tractor in the back, or whatever she said, it should have been in the back with extra chicken in it. Are you serious? I'm like, oh no, 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 no.
She was serious. hmm
Let
She was
me
serious.
let me see. Some more people came in. Hey, Reef and Muff's mom, Jet Black Straight is here. Popeyes Tribe Urban Media said ain't shit funny. They are here and they said ain't shit funny. I was looking for you, Popeyes Tribe Urban Media. Um
Old embarrassing ass Popeyes.
Hey, Miss Principal, Rakia, Pen Pal 50, them folks. Rakia, can I share with everyone what you shared last night about your book? Do you mind? Because I would like to share it. Hey, Mai Tai. I'd like to share it. Miss Principal, did I say hey? You know, Paradise in Mexico. Hey. I wanted to share that while we had people. Hey, all juiced up while we had people in here. Nola Brown. Hello, Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles said me, Mom, I want Popeyes. Mom, you got Popeyes money? I know, right? That's the questions we would, if you wanted to get something to eat, we didn't have options. I mean, this is whatever was cooked for dinner is what was cooked for dinner. If we went somewhere, this is where we're going. We're not going other places. That's how it worked where I was growing up in my household. There were not options like. So yeah. Let me now I think okay, since my other thing didn't work. I am so disappointed that that didn't work, but I had forgot about it and tried to put it up here at the last minute and it didn't work. So,
What didn't work?
I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise. So I'm not going to say nothing. I'll just have to work
No,
on it.
no, I'm saying like what didn't work? Like what
It wouldn't
exactly didn't work?
play. It wouldn't play.
Oh,
So, I mean,
mm.
it might have been I was rushing or something. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'll do it. It'll be there next Friday. I'm so disappointed. But I do have something else. So y'all know we talk about it's some feathers in the chat, native.
I'm sorry. What happened?
It's some feathers in the chat, native.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It comes with the territory. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so y'all know everyone knows about Nesto Williams and his case and his drama and everything that it entails and involves and whatnot. So I found something that I have not watched this because I wanted to watch it with y'all at the same time. So I have something that I'm gonna put up here. And it's not the Nesto Williams case, but it pertains. It's similar. Let me get that and y'all check this out. Oh, I guess it would help if this is just what is wrong with me? There we go. Okay.
Charges for marrying 3 Florida women in 3 different counties at the same
Sorry, Bible lady. I'm gonna apologize in advance, okay?
time. Tonight, those women are speaking out, saying the system that handles marriage licenses kept them in the dark.
There are no safeguards, and that I feel like that's part of where the system failed.
He took each one of us to a county over to get married in.
If the counties did talk, that would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of money, a lot of stress.
My question is, I thought, and now I'm interested in checking in my state, but I thought when you got married, um, it was like a state thing. So like you can look in one system and find a marriage license, but apparently in Florida it does not work that way, I guess. Let me see. I saw something from PW. What? Let me see. What did PW say? I can't find it. Um, okay.
I-Team investigator Adam Walser breaks down how this could happen at a time when online records can be viewed with a few clicks of a mouse.
A wedding usually signifies a lifetime commitment between two people embarking on life's journey. But these three Florida women learned they were on the same journey with Henry Betsy Jr. at the same time. This is Henry's mugshot, which is the most recent.
Henry Betsy Jr. Did I hear that right? Is that what you heard? Okay. All right. Hey, Tyrone Biggums.
And clear picture we have of him.
Gosh, his eyes are gorgeous.
Michelle married Henry in Hernando County in November 2022.
I met him on Match.com. We met in early November.
How soon did you marry Henry?
It was very short. It was very soon. It was within about 3 weeks span.
Henry was still married to Brandy.
3 weeks? Like, I'm in confusement. 3 weeks.
Married him in Manatee County that February. Brandy asked us not to show her face to protect her job.
I met him on a dating app. The first time I...
Why does she need to protect her job? Magic City's finest said, girl, bye. Bobby Lady said, keyword is looking. Who honestly looks up wedding records when you get married? I didn't. But they add. I know when I got married, they asked, has either one of you been married before? And that man I married, he had to produce what do you call it? Divorce papers. So I mean, I just thought they asked. That's why, like Nesto being charged with what is it, uttering a false document or whatever it is because he filled out whatever he filled out and represented that he was free and clear to marry. So I mean, I think this is just it's weird. And then she married yes, beautifully made 13 3 weeks. The ink ain't dry on the first marriage. It's a soul power of the outcast said 3 weeks. She literally signed up for this. Miss Principal said they asked, but he said no. Okay. Um. mm.
ever got on a dating app. He said all the right things.
When Brandy married Henry, he was still married to Tanya, who obtained a marriage license in Gadsden County in November 2020. Tanya asked us to blur her face because she's a domestic violence survivor.
Meeting him on a dating site and the way he portrayed himself, he sold the perfect person when in reality he was.
This is why I'm afraid of dating sites. Honestly, I am afraid of dating sites. Tanya B here said I had to show my divorce decree here in Florida. All juiced up says she married him in 3 weeks because she thought he had money.
None of those things.
I'm Mr. Betsy. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm any testimony you giving the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, sir.
Michelle gave us cell phone videos of court hearings. Henry Betsy Jr. was arrested for felony bigamy last year after Tanya figured out she wasn't his only wife.
I just started county by county putting his name in, and that's when I came up with the marriage to Michelle and the marriage to Brandy.
She found me and she messaged me, and I had no idea that she was actually still married to him.
I'm just looking because it's so bizarre. We never get discharged.
The wives say marrying Henry was easy.
You go to the records division, you apply for a marriage license, they take your information, they take a copy of your photo ID, then we got married right there at the courthouse. No questions asked. There was nothing that was flagged in the system for him having already 2 prior open marriage license.
I did the paperwork and got married all with 15 minutes.
In Pinellas County, 2,000 people get married at courthouses each year. There is a 72-hour waiting period for Florida residents, but that can be waived by a judge, and there is no required wait for people from other states. Pinellas County Clerk Kim Burke says Florida makes it easy to get married because the state is a big wedding destination.
I didn't know that. Mary Willis said women have to stop being so thirsty. Sanders RN says be careful of meeting people online and meeting people in public. God has given you discernment. Use it. Miss New Orleans lady said, "Hello, he seems to have a type." I know. That's what I was saying. Bible lady said his name alone is a red flag.
Does it surprise you that someone was able to be married to 3 different people in 3 different Florida counties at the same time?
Well, it does surprise me, but unfortunately, there's not really safeguards to find that out.
Burke says marriage
What?
applications are based on the honor system.
They swear that the information on the application is correct. And one of the things they have to show is that if they were married previously, how did the marriage end? Either was death, divorce, or annulment.
But licenses and marriage certificates aren't compared to documents in other counties when they're sent to the state.
Because if there were safeguards in place and there was cross-referencing on different counties here in the state of Florida, none of this would have ever happened.
His wives, who met Henry on Match, Tinder, and Stir, recently found his
Stir?
profile
The
on
hell is
another
Stir?
dating site while he was still legally married.
Y'all heard of Stir? Has anybody heard STIR Stir? It's just like the let me see, Stir dating app. Let me play this. I'm gonna look for this.
To them.
Looking for a beautiful woman that understands the ups and downs of life, is trustworthy, and no games.
His wives say they later came to believe their marriages had more to do with money than love.
The day we got married, he was like, well, we need to make your bank account a joint bank account.
We were either divorced or about to be divorced, maybe coming into something.
Child support, alimony, anything that comes with, the extra perks of marrying a newly single divorced woman.
So he hit the jackpot here.
He did, 100%.
Henry's financial situation appears to have taken a turn for the worst.
Do you have any source of income presently?
No, at the moment, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
Michelle and Tanya say they escaped their marriage and obtained domestic violence orders after Henry became abusive. Brandy says she kicked Henry out of her house after just 5 days of marriage. Henry finally filed divorce from Tanya following his arrest and is now seeking annulment for his marriages to Michelle and Brandy.
Do you think there's any need to do anything else to prevent this type of thing?
I just think it's too hard. I mean, as much as we have records and so forth, people are very transient. You can get divorced in another state.
Henry's wives are hoping he'll be convicted and spend time behind bars.
It's a potential that he may just walk away with probation, and that's what's really hurtful.
What?
Is there's no accountability. There's nothing that is going to stop him from doing this again.
Henry Betsy Jr. has pleaded not guilty to the felony bigamy charge and has another court hearing later this month. We reached out to him, but he declined through his attorney to comment. I'm my team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Randy Wright taking action for you.
So think about it. This man, he's he can literally go and marry somebody else. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me okay. I saw what you put in the chat, a lady. I saw that, but I had Googled it too. And thank you for that. So Stir is a dating app specifically designed for single parents, developed by Match Group, the same company that created Tinder, Hinge, and OK Cupid. It aims to connect single parents who understand the unique challenges and priorities of balancing parenthood with dating. Star focuses on building profiles that highlight personality and values rather than just focusing on looks, and uses an algorithm to suggest matches based on shared interests and preferences. So this is a specific dating site for people who have kids. This is actually scary and not a good thing
They
for
all do the same thing. I mean, let's just be real about it. They all do. They can say that, but they all do the same thing. There's a picture. You click on it. If they click on yours, then it's a match. They all do the same thing. I don't care if it's farmers.com, christians.com, silverbacks.com. Like, can you imagine silverbacksmatch.com where Sylvia could go find her a primate or a mate or whatever, however that works in her world? They all work the
Listen to
same.
me. Listen to me, man. She said, y'all stop calling her names because if you
Oh,
don't, she is going to report you.
oh, wait. It's not a name. She called herself that, so I'm allowed to call her that.
Oh, y'all, did y'all see that? Did y'all see her thumbnail where she had a
So
wait a minute. Let me okay. Let me get rid of this. Okay, let
yeah,
me
no. So Legacy Moon, we are allowed to call her that because she called herself that. So if she says that she is Silverback energy, we can call her Silverback. She just, I mean, so if she goes to a lawyer and they say, well, what did they call you? They call me Silverback. Okay, well, there's a thumbnail that shows that you called yourself Silverback. Yeah, but they can't call me that. Yes, the fuck they can, and that's the end of it. That's it. She called herself Silverback, so we can call her Silverback. Everybody, give it up for Silverback Sylvia Edamame or Edamame,
tiramisu.
Edamatula, Edanami. What? Sylvia the Silverback, y'all. Sylvia the Silverback. Look, you can't tell me I can't call you something that you call yourself. Because if it was an insult, why did you call yourself that thing? That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, but she did. Y'all, can y'all see this? Let me can y'all see that? It says silverback energy. Okay. Um Soul Powder Outcast says she was spiraling like a psycho. Um she, look, Paradise in Mexico said, as Soul Power, you're not getting into heaven. She's joking. That ain't none of me said single silverbacks.
Or however that work, I don't know how it works in the world, but they just, ooh, 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 and then they click on the thing, and then
Yeah, I
him
got
look
her
good, him look good, him look good.
So I just wanted to I would be remiss if I did not let you people know that y'all have to stop because she's going to report you. Now, I mean,
Nope.
I can't tell you where she's reporting you. I don't know, but I'm just telling you what she said. So I have a question though. Did anybody watch her today? Because y'all know, hey, I'm free to be me. Miss Lady is here. Hey, how you doing? I think I said hey to Joseph Bullard. And somebody else, that ain't none of me. Hey, GC. So now she wants to complain about people playing her videos. She played Wisdom's daughter's video and critiqued it and everything and was just this, that, and the third. So I want to know, why is that okay? You don't want nobody sharing your original content. So why were you sharing Wisdom's daughter's original content? I hope somebody ran and told her. Okay. I hope somebody went and told her. Oh, I'm not going to her channel. I just wanted y'all to see that she called herself a silverback, but she don't want nobody else calling her that. I mean, that's weird, but okay. Okay, Pavlova said she said that she wanted other content creators to play it. What, her video of where she's talking about Wisdom's daughter? I mean, at the end of the day, who cares? It's who cares. I'm kind of getting tired of the lady, really. Mm. All juiced up says she's going to report y'all to Erica. Justice mom said, "Oh, Wisdom's daughter knows," and she sent IS a response. Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right. Wow. It's a lot going on a Friday. Hey, Myretta. So Myretta says, so who is IS reporting to? Look, I'm just telling you what the lady said. I don't know who she's reporting to or anything.
Look, if it ain't my mama, it don't count. Okay, because at this point, if it ain't my mama, I don't care. So, and I don't think she know my mama number. So, I ain't worried about her. If she can call herself a silverback, I can too. And I got evidence that she called herself that. So, report to your heart's content,
Hmm.
Sylvia What's her Sumanim? Summoner,
Tiramisu. Uh-huh.
summoner. Mama say,
Salmonella.
mama kusa. Mama sama makusa.
I did. Oh, well, first of all, okay, Aunt Nettie said, remember she has a free attorney. um, more tweet, who named me? I want to know who named me. Who calling out my name now? And Bible lady said, but did y'all hear her reading of the transcripts from Diddy's trial today? She had a junior a junior struggle reader. Did she really? I had said I was gonna go listen to that because I'm actually just kind of curious about it. But what I want to know is those transcripts had to have been expensive. I mean, I would think so. And I didn't see Dennis's video. What was Dennis's video about? Because I didn't see that. A junior struggle. Soul Power said IS sung a whole Sunday worth of Negro spirituals on that live. Did she? Wait, who said? Hey, Siri Colette, did this like did she mention me? Because I really don't care, but she mentioned me. Jackson Tabasco said it was funny. Y'all, why y'all left me in the dark? I ain't know nothing about it. She said they were $1,100. I would think so. I would. Dennis was reading too. Where was he? Was he on her channel reading? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Aaliyah TV said I don't watch none of them folks. I'm trying. Who called me out? Are y'all saying Sylvia did? Okay, Pablo. Yes, she did. But for what? See, this is what I don't like. I don't call that lady names. I don't call her names. The only thing I started calling her recently was Fat Mouse. But I don't call her names.
I
Uh-uh.
do. I
I know
do.
you did she call but did she call out native? That's what I want to know.
I call her name all the time.
Miss Principal said I saw Dennis reading and I walked out because I couldn't take it. Dennis was outside the courthouse. Now I got to go and watch that video. Which video is it? Is it the one where she's reading the transcripts or the one where she played Wisdom's daughter? I need to know so I can check that out. Soul Power said it was a rabbit ass. Dag on. I need to okay. You know what I'm gonna get into. Pavlova said I had to shut it off halfway through. Oh, Go Roro said Dennis had a standstill video. Y'all are nuts. Me too three says so she paid $1,100 for some transcripts. I thought she needed money for food and whatnot. I guess her people probably chipped in for it. This is what gets me. Now, I don't sit up here. I do play her stuff. I do get a key, and I do critique because I'm allowed to do that per the Fair Use Act. But I don't sit up here and call her names. But
I do.
Native doesn't. You mean to tell me she ain't mentioned him? Man, them
I
folks.
mean, and I don't just call her like regular names. Like I be making shit up. Like
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like be coming out the clear blue sky with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just say it and leave it alone. Like I say it over and over and over and over again. And then I'll add something onto it. And then I'll make up a story. You know what I'm saying? Like she get up and get out her cage, walk on her knuckles, and go eat a banana with her feet. You see what I'm saying? I create a whole scenario. I don't just call her names. Like I am creative with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place with it.
this is
So
unbelievable.
it ain't even just calling her names. Like I call her all the way out. You know what I'm saying?
You do. You
I
do. And she
do.
ain't called your name. Well, them folks says she doesn't talk about men unless they buy her a dress and 3 chicken wings. Pen Pal 50 said, I know, first of all, I know Pen Pal 50 is lying. I don't even know why she put this in my chat. Pen Pal 50 said she didn't have a bra on when she went to the courthouse. I know you lying. I know you lying. I don't believe you. There is no way that she went to anybody's courthouse and didn't have on no bra. Uh-uh.
She probably had to take it off for the metal detector. Like when she was going through the metal detector, they was like, too much. That's too much. What do you mean it's too much, you guys? I just have on a bra. What do you mean? Ma'am, we don't know what all is in it. You got to take that shit off. Okay, you guys, I'll take off my bra. Okay.
Miss Lady says she talked about all y'all for attention. That's free advertising, good or bad, on y'all's channel. Yep, that's true. That's true. Soul Power said, I know one thing. Whoever Mary is, she got she gonna need therapy at this point. But she didn't have what's that lady we watched that time? That wasn't her, was it? You know, the one that's supposed to know about the law and stuff. Jackson Tabasco says she didn't have one on. She showed on live there was no bra strap. Oh my gosh. So
You
she was
think,
saying
look,
stuff.
Legacy Moon, you think that it was in her you think it was in her neck pillow that you can pack shit into? You know, she got a neck pillow that you can pack shit
Even
into.
for
Maybe her bra
clothes.
was in there.
Hey boys, Nana. All juiced up said her and Dennis are both annoying. I've tried to watch them, but every time I try it makes me want to poke myself in the eye for some reason, for some entertainment. Vic to the Veil says she didn't have on any underwear. Stop it, y'all. Y'all stop. Now, y'all, I refuse to believe this stuff. I really do. I really do. She talked about Mary pulling her. But what did she say? Oh my God. Okay. All right. We gonna move on because I cannot. I cannot. My Reddit said not the neck pillow. Yep, the neck pillow. Um,
You think that's what her bra was? That's what she kept her bra.
Seven War Tweet said no shapewear. I don't know. Soul Powered Outcast said no. That was Sir Joiner Angie Esquire. Oh Lord. Pavlova said, "Go look and you will see." I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to not a spank. Oh my gosh, y'all! All right. Boys Nana said, "Remember, Gorilla didn't wear underwear." I know people who don't wear underwear. Like I had a cousin, especially like if she wore pantyhose, she didn't wear underwear. I didn't understand it. I need underwear on, but I guess and there's probably other people. Justin's mom says she said, "Get off her." It starts. But she said it again because y'all remember I played that. So did she actually say that again? Because, mm, ugh, okay, y'all. Anyway, we are gonna look at a body cam that was
Get off
submitted.
my clit, you guys. Get off my clit, Mary. Mary. Mary, get off my clit. Mary. Mary, remove yourself from my clit. Mary.
Oh
Mary.
my gosh, Native! They said yeah. She talked about it again.
Get off my clit, Mary. Mary.
Wait,
Hey,
wait, wait,
Mary.
wait, 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 Native. Soul Power said she was saying that her neck was uncircumcised. Somebody want to explain that one? I'm in confusement. Native, what does that mean? Do you know?
Fuck no, I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of animals and shit. I ain't take zoology, biology, bestiology. I ain't take none of that shit. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Miss Nisi said, can you even find it?
Probably not, Miss Niece. She's probably been looking for it. She was hoping Mary would find it, but apparently Mary didn't find it. Get
Joseph
off my
Buller.
clit, Mary. 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 Legacy Moon. Legacy Moon. Get off my clit. Legacy
Oh,
Moon.
I don't want to go down there. Smell it. No. I can't believe she said that again. Victor DeVille says she wishes a woman would want her. I love big women, but I could never with her.
She don't even count as big women. Like I don't even consider her Vic to the Veil. I don't consider her like no BBW. She just a GROSS. You know what I'm saying? Like she She ain't no. I done seen some big, beautiful women in my life. I have. Lord have mercy, I have. But that one right there, just gross, just gross, just nasty.
Hey, Danielle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's Bella, why you keep taking your comments out? Peppermint Patty said, "Now who says that? Is that uh why certain folks are in foster care?" Oh, that's just wait a minute. So she was showering her bad knee too. Oh, she was showing her bad knee. Oh my. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey. Oh my gosh. Um, Boys Nana said Native really don't like Silverback.
I don't. I can't stand her, and I wish she would call me out. Y'all want to see some high production? Y'all thought Sinners was good? Let Sylvia call me back, call me out, and y'all gonna see some amazing filmmaking. I promise you. I
Oh,
promise you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
y'all, I see now. Y'all are saying stuff that I don't really. Y'all are telling me things she was dancing too. Bella said that dancing was diabolical. Was she dancing over there too? Hey, old man Johnson's farm. Oh my god. She was kind of like rabbit, I guess you could say, like a rabbit.
She was foaming at the mouth.
Who said their mom? Whose mom? Okay, Shavy said she said your mom should have aborted you. Who? She said that to the lady.
So is she? Is she Papa Doc from 8 Mile now? Your mom should have aborted you. Like, I mean, what is? I mean, is that the best she could do?
Perhaps her should have swallowed. Soul Power, the Outcast said the Silverback Horror Picture Show. Is that what it was? Oh my gosh. A circus, a whole circus. Oh, what's the moon? Is the moon? I don't understand. I don't see it out there, but I need to know what's going on with the moon because wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Petty Patty said she sure did. Oh no. All right. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Hey, the woman he chose. Hey Jackie. So Shabby said, "Hell, I think she was talking to me." This is what we're going to do. Well, first of all, I just want to make sure Native doesn't have any letters or anything he wants to read.
Nah, I'm letter free. I mean, I don't have any particular letter.
Okay. All right. So we are going to take a look at this body cam that it was picked out by Native, and it's about a man who he likes to report things to 911. And
Can I just say this real quick
uh-huh.
before we get into this? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say that if you are a single dad, right?
Mhm.
It's okay if you riding around on a bike like Jody and baby boy. Okay? It's okay. All right? But but here's what I'm saying about that, okay? If you gonna be Jody from Baby Boy on your bike, okay, be humble. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Lamar said, be
Be humble.
humble. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna be Jody from Baby Boy riding around on your bike, okay, be humble. That's all that's all I wanted to say before we get into this video. Okay.
Yeah, and he sent it to me to do last week, and I was like, I didn't see it, so I was like, oh my gosh. So then Rossi said, "Native, please read the letter." um, so I looked at it, but I didn't finish because I like to finish these things with y'all when I'm reacting to it. So let's get into this. This is a short video, and we're gonna watch this, and then who knows what we'll get into next? You never know, because child, the moon, I don't know. With a baby seat, Soul Power said with a baby seat on the back.
This man made 14 calls to police in under 30 minutes.
This is Jen with the Lake County Sheriff's Office. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I haven't contacted my daughter. School's out. I've been trying to contact her mother. I'm not sure why she's not answering her phone. I'm headed over that way now, and I need a off-duty police officer or any police officer, deputy that's on call right now to meet me over there so I can check on my daughter.
Got the
Legacy,
call
do you
in
have it
there,
muted?
okay?
Thank you.
Huh?
Do you have the video muted? There's no sound.
There's no sound.
Nope.
Nope. It's not muted. Let me unshare it and reshare it again. This is some BS. So it's bad enough that things just is crazy, but now the video. A lady said I heard it, but Justin's mom says she can't hear it. Some people are saying they did hear it. Others says they didn't. So I'm gonna start over. You didn't hear it, Native?
Nope.
Okay. Tell me if you hear it now.
This man made 14 calls to police in under 30 minutes.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
I wonder why you can't hear it and everybody else can.
Is there a thing on your side that says share sound, like it's like on the bottom left?
Push talk and open that. I got your camera and I got your mic. But everybody can hear it but you.
Hit play.
Okay.
Jen with the Lake County Sheriff's Office. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I haven't contacted my daughter.
You don't
Can't
hear
a
it?
thing. Hold on. Nope.
Well, I stopped it, so that's why you're not hearing it now.
Hold
But
on.
yeah, they can hear it.
If you look on the like where I am on the bottom, maybe it's not the bottom left, maybe it's the bottom right. It says something about it's a little thing that says video feed or feed something on there, that you see what I'm saying? Do you see it? It's like down at the bottom where
Listen off stage feeds.
yeah, that one. Is that on?
That's on.
Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, go out and come back in, maybe.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. Start. Oh, that's not off stage feeds. Let's see.
Simply Jeopardy music. Queen Black said IS is getting you. Okay, let me see something. Let me remove you. I'll do that. I'll remove you. Remove. Okay. Uh-oh, I kicked him out. He'll be back. He will be back. That's the y'all, we getting it together with this new system. I'm telling you. We getting it together. We still trying to figure out and work out kinks and stuff like that with it. But we'll get it together eventually. What happened with this? Okay, there we go. I wonder, does he know he's gone? Let me tell him he's not here in case he doesn't know. Where are you? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play it because I don't know where he is. I don't know what happened to him. He's gone. So let me I'm just gonna continue playing it since y'all can hear it.
School's out. I've been trying to contact her mother. I'm not sure why she's not answering her phone. I'm headed over that way now, and I need a off-duty police officer or any police officer, deputy that's on call right now to meet me over there so I can check on my daughter.
I've got the call in there, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
What else do you want? We share custody rights. What else do you want to know?
I'm going to tell you something right now.
What else do you want to know?
Keep talking over
what else
me
do you
and
want
we're
to
going
know,
to leave. We're going to leave.
The slew of 911 calls the suspect.
Okay, he's back. Let me put him up here. Okay, Okay, can you okay, wait a minute. Let me fix you. Let me fix you. Okay, let me shrink you down. All right. And move you up. Okay. Okay, I'm getting ready to play. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna play.
Makes, the first of which you just, is what eventually leads to this confrontation with police officers.
911, do you need police,
You are you hearing it now?
Yep.
Okay.
fire, or an ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling again, ma'am. She keep coming outside, antagonizing the situation. She bring my daughter out here again. I need someone over here ASAP, ma'am, as soon as possible. I feel like my child is in danger. I don't trust her in this household. I don't know what they're doing to my daughter. She just ran back in the house crying for some reason because her mom said something to her. I'm not sure if she intimidated my baby or what the hell. She got my daughter scared of her. I need somebody out here.
Okay, slow down for me. What's your address? Okay, so it looks like somebody's already.
This is what I was confused about. They have shared custody. I'm confused. Everybody, is he gonna put the child on the bike? Everybody's asking. I can't understand if they shared custody. When she got out, was it his day or something? Like I don't understand the I don't understand. Do you know, Nate? I mean, what was the urgency or whatever in this? Like,
Apparently they had an argument, and from the argument, I guess his way of getting back at her, because probably what happened was that they were arguing, and she just couldn't help herself and was like, "You bike riding some of a bitch," and then from there he just thought that the best way, because you know damn well she was not going to be able to resist. You know what I'm saying? Calling him a bike riding some of a bit. Look. Oh, what you gonna do? Ride your bike up in here? You bike riding some of a bitch? And he was just upset about that. That's the best I could do. Was that he lost the argument because he's a bike riding some of a bitch. That's all. That's all I could think of.
Miss Principal said, "Bless God, my baby daddy got a car." Bible lady said, "Is he going to put the child on his shoulders?" Petty Patty said he said the child was crying. So a lady said she saw her crazy daddy on a bike and ran back in the house in embarrassment.
Look, you bike riding some of a bitch. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Ride your bike? Or what you gonna pop a wheelie? Oh, wheelie popping bike riding some of a bitch. Is that
But
what you gonna do?
I'm still trying to understand. Like, was it his day to get the? I see. This is what was lost for me in the confusement. Was it his day for him to get the girl from school? I don't. This is what I'm not getting. Other
No,
than
because he didn't have the bike baby seat, so it wasn't. It wasn't. See, that's how you know. With like when they see him, they go, "Oh, there go Roger. He gonna go get his baby. He got that little bike seat in the back, so she can have somewhere to sit on the bike." Yeah, yeah. That's how you know.
the one,
That's how you know.
the one when he chose said, "I wish my baby daddy would show up on a damn bike." Go Roro said, "Catch an Uber, put the bike in the trunk." Patty says she probably drove by him and blew her horn. I gotta look at I gotta look at Bible Lady's picture because Shay B says stop with the profile changes. I'm terrified. PW said he believes in being an avid exerciser and teaching his child the same. See, there you go. All right.
They called. Are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it looks like we've got 3 units that are already en route.
We need to figure this out today. I do not feel safe for my child being in this household.
Okay, sir, we've got 3 units en route. When I get there, you can discuss it with them, but I have 3 units en route to you. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, I've got three units that are en route to you. They're coming as fast as they can.
She be neglecting my child in all type of situations. Y'all need to call somebody. I need DCF here.
Sir, like I told you,
if she said they're coming, they're coming. I mean, she's not. This is not Samantha on Bewitched where she can snap her fingers and the police appear before him. I mean that's crazy. Rainbow said he's gonna pump her on. He's gonna pump her on the bike handlebars like he did as a. He's gonna sit her up there on the hand. Yeah, they said 3 units. The woman he chose. This is this.
Have units that are coming to you as fast as they can. When they get there, you can discuss it with them.
Can I file a police report on her for neglect against my child, for not letting me see my child?
Like I said, I have units en route to you. As soon as they get there, you can discuss everything with them of what you need to do.
right.
I can't get them there any faster. They're coming as fast as they can.
Okay.
Okay?
That
So as
was
soon as they
cute.
get there, discuss everything with them.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you. 911, do you need police, fire, or an ambulance?
Please, ma'am. I called over 20 minutes ago. I still haven't seen anyone.
Okay, sir, they're on their way.
I called over 20 minutes ago. I still haven't seen anyone. That's why I'm calling back.
Okay, sir. I told you we have units that are en route.
Officers arrived at the address the suspect gave, and he wasn't there while the mother was. They confirmed with the mother that the daughter is safe and healthy, and then officers took their leave. The suspect wrongfully calling the emergency line over a child custody dispute, while also not explaining anything in detail, has created confusion among officers and even 911 dispatch. So officers try to clear things up when they come in contact with him, but it doesn't end well.
Could y'all please go around there and get my daughter out of this residence, please?
First of all, let me explain something to you, okay? Do you have custody rights?
I have rights, yes I do.
What custody rights?
I have, we share custody rights. Now what else you want to know? What else do you want? We share custody rights. What else do you want to know?
I'm going to tell you something right now.
What else do you want to know?
You keep talking over
what else
me
do you
and we're
want to
going
know,
to leave. We're going to leave.
I'm answering your question. Yes, we share custody rights.
You're talking over me, so you either listen or we're leaving.
Call another police. Don't worry about it. You can go.
No.
You can go.
He said, how that work, Native? He said he calling the other police.
I think this is the reason why he can't get a car. It's because this is how he talked to the people at the dealership. Can I get another car, please? Well, sir, you haven't looked at. I need another car. I didn't ask for no Hyundai. Well, we were just showing you the options that you. I don't want to see the options. Get me another car. Get me another car. Sir, can you please leave our establishment?
Oh my gosh.
Your bike riding some on my bitch. Could you please get off my car lot?
Bible lady said, grotesque is what she is. Peppermint. Who y'all talking about? Y'all must be. Oh Lord, what happened to my chat? Y'all must be still talking about Sylvia. Oh, I'm far down. This is what the problem is. All right. Jackson Tabasco said, "Where's your manager?" Yes, he is on that bike, a lady sitting there smoking. He sure is. That is exactly what he's doing. But I mean, think about it with Jackson Tabasco, like your manager. It's like, okay, you're not satisfied with the police officer in front of you, so you're gonna stand there and call 911 again, which is a crime. You can't do that. So, but okay. Danielle said he must be high. Kayla K said, wait a minute, I have a Hyundai. Myretta said he is not getting any help with that attitude. Well, first, in custody, and he has to know this, you can't just, I want my child, I want her out here now. You have to show papers, and plus you just need to go to family court. That's why I was trying to figure out if it was his day, because if it was his day, and he can prove that it's his day, perhaps maybe they can intervene. But other than that, you got to go back to court for all this foolishness. And if you want CPS, call them. Don't call the police. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
If you guys have
I don't want to talk to you. Thank you, sir. I don't want to talk. Thank you. You can leave.
I don't have to do anything.
Well, it don't matter. I'll call another police officer and I'll report your ass.
You're
How about
fine.
that? That's good. What's your name?
If you want to speak to
What's
our
your name?
supervisor,
No, what's
I'll
your
get
name?
my supervisor on the phone.
What's your name? I ain't got to do none of that. What's
My
your
name's
name?
right here,
And your
sir.
badge number,
My
sir.
name's right here.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Your name and your badge number.
Right here. Look.
I know how to report y'all ass. I ain't tripping.
That's fine. Call. Do whatever
What's
you
your
need to
ID
do.
number?
2908. You're talking over us, trying to explain it to us.
I'm going to call another police officer. I ain't got to talk.
Good. It's going to be us.
I don't give a f***. I'm going to report your ass.
Here's another one.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to report your ass to your sergeant.
Go ahead. I'll call him.
What are you talking about?
I'll call him for you.
Yes, ma'am. They haven't received my... Where's y'all sheriff? Where's y'all lieutenant sergeant?
You want a sergeant? You want him here? I'll get him for you. I'll get him for you.
Sergeant.
Wait.
No problem.
Where's the sheriff? Where's your lieutenant? Where's the sergeant? Mimi said, why Jody so mad? Folks said, is that a kid's bike? I don't know. I don't know.
Got out of the car, he starts yelling at us. And I tried to tell him. He's like, go over there and get my daughter. I said, that's not how it works. No. I said, do you have custody rights? He goes, I do have rights. I said, what rights? He kept talking over me. I said, if you're going to talk over me, we're not going to do it.
The suspect makes yet another call to ask for different officers.
911, do you need police, fire, or an ambulance?
Yes, I need police.
Okay, so what address?
It ain't no address, ma'am. I'm just riding. I done had these dumbass police officers come over here and not do a thing. I want to file charges against the police department and whoever the came out here, these ass crackers that came out here to this residence in Mount Dora, and I want to file charges against their ass.
I'm sorry. Why isn't he in handcuffs? I don't. Hey, Lovejoy. Why isn't he in handcuffs? They're right there. Just cuff him and take him to jail. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Miss Principal said it's drugs. Soul Power said, what a waste. It is. It's a waste.
One of them. Everyone that y'all sent out here, I want their badge number and I want their fucking name. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Okay. Is there a life or death emergency that I can help you with on 911?
This is an emergency. I'm calling for the safety of my child, and y'all deliberately depriving the use of my right and not letting me speak to my child and check on her.
They are deliberately depriving the use of his rights.
That's right. Deliberately depriving the use of his rights. This motherfucker been talking to Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. Because I promise that's some shit that heifer would say. They're just they're deliberately depriving you of your rights. Right. You get me? You get me? It's your birthday. 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 It's your birthday.
The Salt and Pepper Trusted says he wants to speak to the owner. Mary Willis said, lock his ass up. Do something with him because, gosh. Petty Patty said he sound like Woody. Justin's mom said, is he a sovereign citizen? I don't know what he, other than drunk or high or something. I don't know. Jackie Gates said Jody's so mad because he's on that bike. Yeah, I agree. Maybe that's his problem.
Your bike riding some of my bitch. Your bike ride. Look at you. Look at you. Your bike ride. Because look, I ain't gonna lie. It's hard. Like when you arguing with somebody and you get into a heated argument and you on a bike, it's damn near impossible for them to not mention that bike in that argument. I don't give a fuck. Like they gonna say something about that bike. You know what I'm saying? But your wheelie popping nigga, look at your wheelie popping ass. So what you gonna do? Pop a wheelie in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like the bike is gonna get mentioned, and that's why he's so mad. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with no drugs or nothing. He mad because she brought up the bike and he told her not to. He said, "Look, the bike is off limit. Don't go to the bike." And that first thing she did. Look at you out here with two wheels and shit. What the baby gonna sit on the handlebar? Your bike riding some of my bitch. She gonna help you pedal. I'm telling you, that's why he's so mad.
Bible lady says, I want to press charges against that woman who had a child with him. Now, we want the manager for her. Willis said he sound clown. Tony said, taser. This is ridiculous. Leo lady said, I'm going to borrow Salty Buzzard's word. Chase that ass. Do something with him because he is ridiculous.
I want to file charges. That is the crime. I want to file charges against the department.
Sir, I'm not asking if you have a crime. Are you in a life or death situation?
My daughter is, yes. My child is,
okay, and
yes.
law enforcement has already gone out there and checked on her.
Yes.
You're not.
No, they ain't. And that's why I'm telling you, I need a charge. No, they not.
Sir, if you would like to speak civilly with me, I can speak with you. If not, have a great day.
I want a sergeant.
Okay, once again, you're not speaking civilly. Have a great morning.
Go get out of the house, bro.
I can't.
How you can't?
Because it's not our job to go get your daughter out of the house.
So if she don't have right, and I feel like my child is
Native Lunar Brain Fireheart said, is it wrong that I was waiting for the officer to kick the bike over? What you think? Is it wrong?
It is wrong. It is wrong, but I understand. Okay? Like I'm not mad at that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Because personally, I'm waiting for them to. Oh, y'all just keep watching. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
in danger. Y'all telling me they ain't nothing that y'all gonna do.
We've already seen her.
Y'all telling me I don't give a what you say. I haven't seen her. You telling me ain't nothing that you gonna do about it?
We've seen her already.
Are you telling me it ain't nothing that you gonna do about it?
I'm not gonna go get the child.
Report you to then.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
You can report us if you want, sir. You have that right.
I am.
Okay.
Ass cracker.
Okay, sure.
You ain't nobody, bro.
I didn't say it was. You're the one yelling and screaming.
Fuck you, cracker.
Okay. Whatever you got to say.
Got a solution for all that dumb ass shit.
drive by him. We can't go take his daughter out of the house. We can't do none of that. He doesn't have custody rights. There's just not a whole lot we can do with that. Him yelling at us and cussing at us and not talking over me when I'm trying to explain why I asked the question I asked is not going to get him anywhere.
Put someone else on the phone. I don't want to talk to you. Put someone else on the phone.
The suspect is seen on the phone yet again when officers find him. This is the recording of that call.
911, do you need
Listen,
fire or an ambulance?
Can I speak with a supervisor?
Okay, do you need police?
No, I don't need you. I need a supervisor.
So I'm going to have to ask you to call back on emergency line if you don't have a life or death emergency at this moment.
I've been calling the police and y'all not doing shit. I need a supervisor.
Okay, I'm going to update the call that you need a supervisor, but I do need you to stop abusing the 911 line.
Well, I'm not abusing nothing. Y'all not. What's the purpose of 911?
Do you have a life or death? Do you have a life or death emergency?
Then. My child is in danger. Y'all been telling me that ain't going on. What the you mean, man?
Okay, you're not going to cuss me out like that. You're being extremely rude and disrespectful.
Because I'm passionate about my mother.
Okay, so you
mean?
What? Okay, you're not going to speak to me like that. You don't have an emergency, so you need to call us back to the non-emergency line. Does that make you feel like a big man?
What a supervisor.
Oh, no.
Y'all ain't doing nothing.
Wait.
She said, "Does that make you feel like a big man?" Okay. Now, Legacy Moon. What if the 911 dispatcher would have known he was on a bike? See, you got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind, Legacy Moon. 911 dispatcher has no idea that this nigga's on a bike. Okay. So imagine if 911 dispatcher would have known that he was on a bike. Does that make you feel like a big man? You bike riding some of my bitch? Is that make you feel like you're a big guy out there on your bike, sir? Is that how you feel? That's what the 911 dispatcher would have said. You see what I'm saying? But she ain't had no idea.
Leo lady said, I don't blame her. You can only cuss me out so much before you gonna get it back. Boy's Nana said he called her a 304. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he said y'all ain't doing nothing, ho. That's what he said.
I didn't hear him say that. He was saying so much.
He said I done called the police and y'all ain't doing nothing, ho. And that's when she said, well, does that make you feel like a big man? You bike riding some of my bitch? Like, I mean.
But wait a minute. Can I speak to your supervisor? Oh my gosh.
You want to talk about somebody that don't know how the police work, that don't know how 911 work. How you going to call? Why would you think that you could call 911 and make a police report with 911?
Queen Black said he peeled off on that bike. Sure did. So, okay, I'll go back. They want me to go back. PW said Legacy, I want to see him pedal off again. All right.
Not going to get him anywhere.
Put someone else on the phone. I don't want to talk to you. Put someone else on the phone.
The suspect is seen on the phone yet again when officers find him. This is the recording of that.
He put his kickstand. Oh my God. You can't make that. Y'all, this is real life. This really happened.
Call.
911, do you need police, fire, or an ambulance?
Can I speak with a supervisor?
Okay, do you need police?
No, I don't.
Wait a minute. Before we listen. Thank you so much, Miss Principal, for the super chat. She said he's a foot dragging bike riding bitch.
Can I read? Yeah, he's a foot
it.
dragging. He's a foot dragging, bike riding bitch. Mm-hmm.
I'll agree with you. I agree. Thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for supporting the platform. Whose message got okay? All right.
Don't need you. I need a supervisor.
So I'm going to have to ask you to call back on a non-emergency line if you don't have a life or death emergency at this moment.
I've been calling the police and y'all not doing shit. I need a supervisor.
Okay, I'm going to update the call that you need a supervisor, but I do need you to stop abusing the 911 line.
Well, what the hell? I'm not abusing nothing. Y'all not. What the purpose of 911?
Do you have a
y'all
life or death? Do you have a life or death emergency?
Then, my child is in danger. Y'all been telling me that ain't going on. What the?
Okay, you're not going to cuss me out like that. You're being extremely rude and disrespectful.
Because I'm passionate about my mother.
Okay, so you
mean?
What?
I'm cussing
You're
about
not
my
going to speak to me
motherfucking
like.
kids,
I heard it that time. I heard it that time. Tony said low rent Debo.
That you don't have an emergency, so you need to call us back to an emergency line. Does that make you feel like a big man?
Hey, what a supervisor, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing.
This is for life or death emergencies. Okay, they're gonna. Well, they're gonna. That's fine. They're gonna get.
I'm gonna call internal affairs and report.
If she wants you trespassed, you'll be trespassed.
What happened?
If you calm down, I could probably get her to have the daughter come out.
I don't want to calm down.
Well, then she's not gonna let them.
Okay, so is at this point, isn't this seems like this is harassment that he is at her house yet again. Miss Principal said his problem is the mom has shown her crazy. She hasn't shown her crazy card yet. Soul Power said he definitely about to catch a charge. I don't understand why he's there. I don't understand why he's there.
So here's the
Let her
thing,
come out here
right?
looking at seeing.
Here, let me just say this. This is what I'm gonna say. The way that he's behaving right now, the police should like really be concerned about him being anywhere near a child. Like this whole body cam could be used against him in any family court, because what person would leave him around a child with this kind of temperament? You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, he is literally cussing out 911. He's cussing out the police. He's cussing out everybody, and he's acting erratic. And whether there's drugs involved or not, his behavior being caught on film like this and being taped,
Right.
like no family court would feel safe like leaving a child in this man's presence. Like, can you imagine a kid like, Daddy, I spilled juice. What the fuck you spilled the grape juice for? Now I gotta go ride the bike down to the store. You know I ain't got no car. What the fuck wrong with you? What wrong with your hoe? Like, I mean, I could just imagine. You know grape juice don't come out of carpet. Now I gotta buy a whole nother carpet and a rug. Look at you. Stupid son of a bitch.
Queen Black said, I wonder if the bike squeaks. Yeah, see, that's the thing. All she has to do is go to court and show this.
You're right. And
And
that's what I'm saying. And so it defeats his own purpose because, especially like, and honestly, she could play the whole thing, but all she really has to play is the part where he just said, can you calm down? I don't want to calm down. Well, sometimes when a kid does something unintentional
right.
and it might make you upset, you have to
Mhm.
calm down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that kid is going to be in imminent danger. And this
Mhm.
man has shown nothing but he is somebody that would put a child in imminent danger because of his temper. Like,
Yeah.
he can't control himself right now. And he just told the police he doesn't want to control himself. So
Mhm.
and I think it works against him. And I think like when it comes to domestic issues like this, when it comes to child custody things like this, that sometimes we really have to understand that everything literally is going to be used against us. I don't know if this guy is heated because of the argument. He might be perfectly fine when he's not upset. But there's no way in the hell he can prove it now.
Right.
It's something now because nobody's going to believe that, oh, I'm a nice guy. I was just heated on that day and I was really upset and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to try to hear that now. So he
Right.
has literally worked against his own best interest just by acting stupid like this, And I
Yeah.
think that's what I was thinking the whole video. I'm like, what court would leave a child in your presence? Not just because you don't have a car to put them in to take them places. Not just that, but just your temperament, dude. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
you fucked it all up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't believe this behavior. Okay.
You like this. You calm down, I can talk to her. But if you don't, she's not going to allow it.
Bring my daughter outside, bro.
Are you the officers that were just here?
Yes.
Yes, and bring my daughter outside.
Okay, so.
Bring my daughter outside.
Hey, I'm not talking to
I know, you. I don't know how to talk to you
Okay,
neither.
he came here.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Being all hostile.
Uh-huh.
Go get my daughter right now. Go get my daughter right now.
I'm not gonna go. You let my daughter come the out the door and then tell her to come back in the house. That's what happened.
Pause.
No, pause nothing. If you gonna tell something, tell what the happened. You had my daughter come outside. You want to come out here talking your
He's not going to let you talk because he didn't let me talk
listen to
either.
you, because I ain't got to listen to you.
Whatever.
Fuck you. Fuck you talking about, you ain't got no rights, no legal rights to my child. Period.
What?
Motherfucker. You ain't got no legal rights to my child.
She's the mother, correct?
She ain't got no rights to my child, bro.
But is she the mother?
And I'm the father, motherfucker. What the fuck that mean? Stupid.
So in the state of Florida,
What you talking about, bro?
So then
What you talking about, bro?
she came out here.
I don't
She
even know
came
what you talking about,
outside.
bro.
Furthermore, let me tell you something, and take it on good authority from me. That is, I would not want my child to see or hear this at this moment. This I can tell you, and trust me when I say this. This is this is terrifying as a child to have to even watch or listen to this. So I would not present my child either. Jackson Tabasco said he blued on all of them. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. Lovejoy said, please don't let that man around a child. And like you were saying, Native, he might be perfectly okay like normal circumstances, but if he goes on 10 or past 10 like this is scary, and no
Because
child should have to
kids are
hear this.
kids are going to not on purpose make you upset. They are. And
Mhm.
it's not on purpose. It's just kids being kids. Right? And they're going to take that into consideration. If the child spills something, if this child turns the TV during the football game, like, is this what this kid is going to be looking at as far as like a reaction from his dad or
Yeah.
her dad? You know what I'm saying? And they're going to take that into consideration. And look, he might not even be a violent person, but guess what? This behavior exhibits a violent person. I mean, literally at any moment, this dude could snap and do anything. If you'll cuss out the
Right.
police, if you'll cuss out 911, you are capable of literally doing anything to a child.
Mhm.
Because if you'll do that to an authority, which the police are the authorities, right? If you'll do that to an authority, you have no regard for them. You're not going to have no regard for a child that's under your care, that you are the authority of. So it's a sad situation with stuff like this, and the fact that this is who this child, for better or for worse, has to call her dad at the end
Well,
of the day.
Soul Power says we still don't know what the danger is. Because he says she's in danger, but of what? We're not understanding. Now, Leo Lady says, why is one titty longer than the other one? Asking for a native.
It's a Florida thing. Leave us alone. It's a Florida thing. We don't go to y'all states and start talking about the way y'all women titties be hanging. So leave us alone, okay? It's a Florida thing. Shit. We we doing the best we can, okay?
You
We're
know,
doing our best.
when we do these body cams, it's always somebody.
Look. She got on her WrestleMania dress, okay? Her King Kong Bundy dress, all right? And she ain't have room for a bra, all right?
Look, a lady said no two titties are exactly the same.
Well, in Florida, it's a little extreme, but I'm just saying that y'all leave us alone. We doing our best, okay? We're doing the best we can.
So Go Roro thinks that Leo Lady should be sent to the moon for that. Well,
Hmm.
she's kind of right. So, she's.
She got right there.
What you talking about?
I let her come outside. She came right there.
I'm finna get cussed and I'm calling DCF on your ass. I feel like y'all in here doing my child.
I'm finna get custody. I'm getting ready to call DFS on your ass. Do you really think DFS is gonna give you custody with this behavior? Okay, all right.
What all that shit. And I'm finna report y'all for coming out here and not doing it.
My daughter start crying. I told her to go inside. Thank you.
Our supervisor's on the way to talk.
Okay, and I told her to go in the house because she was crying. So she started running in the house. And I knew this is what he gonna do, but did I call the police? See, he the one that called him. That's exactly how he came on the porch. Being loud, being aggressive. Go get my daughter right now. Go get her right now. And I was like, wait a minute now. You need to calm down. I'll let her come out here. But that's what I'm saying. This is how he acts. This is how he acts. He said, I'm taking you from her. I'm taking you from your mom. You're never going to see her again. And she started crying. He said that bitch. And then that's when I told her to come inside because she was crying. And then she came in. She's in here.
Are you wanting him to trespass?
If we can do that, yes, we can trespass him.
You don't do shit. And I'm still gonna come here. Trespass what the fuck ever, because this is where my daughter lay her head at. I got the right to fucking be here. What you talking about, girl?
I'm trying to tell
I know
What you talking about, what you can do.
What you talking about? And I mean that.
I don't care.
I take that shit to the court. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Listen, sir, I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. You don't hurt my feelings.
Bro.
You don't hurt my feelings.
What you mean? You ain't hurt mine.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what you can do, but you're not want to listen.
Tell me. Tell her to show you black and white documents where the she got legal custody of my child. That's what y'all crackers supposed to be doing right now.
Where's your document?
Tell this bitch to show you. Man, fuck that. Tell this. Fuck you. Tell her to show you black and white that y'all got legal rights of my child. Y'all don't have that, bro.
That's what it is.
Y'all don't have that.
What?
Cause that's the whole point.
Have what?
She have to have legal document, black and white.
In the state of
Cracker,
Florida.
you ain't telling me shit.
In the state of Florida.
What you talking
I don't
about,
care what custody.
You know the it ain't since July 1st, 2024.
Hey, you have to go get
I don't want to hear shit. No, you fucking don't. See, a man got the same.
Now he's recording. He's recording his own behavior, I guess, as proof to show to somebody who you gonna show it to, because really.
Okay, but listen, y'all, listen. He is being a complete asshole right now, right? He is being a complete asshole. But wait the next couple of minutes. It's all going to pay off. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil nothing.
Okay.
But it's about to pay off. Okay.
Okay.
The rights as a woman do.
If you get a court
It
order.
ain't no court order shit. It ain't no court order nothing.
All right, no problem.
I don't want to hear none what the fuck you talking.
All right, cool.
For my motherfuckers, cause y'all lying, bitch.
And we're recording it. We're recording as
Man, I
well.
don't want shit. I know.
Go ahead.
Lame ass cracker.
Go ahead.
I want to get your ID number. You record me, crack. I'm gonna record you too.
Hey.
I know. I ain't gonna get too close to you, cause I don't want you to shoot me or tase me for no reason.
Nah, we don't.
I
Need
know
to do
y'all
that.
crackers be wanting to kill a nigga.
Nope.
You itching to do something. Put that crack. Y'all ain't shit without that badge. You got beat up a lot of school.
Oh, sure did.
I know you did. That's why you act like that, crack.
I hope you have a good.
You got beat up a lot in school, mind you. He ain't skipped a beat with this cigarette. He's fussing at everybody and reporting everybody, and he's still standing there with that cigarette.
I would have told him. Well, you must have failed driver's ed in school. Bike riding some of my bitch. You must have failed driver's ed. How about that? While I was getting beat up, you was flunking driver's ed. Stupid bike riding some of my bitch. Yeah, that's what I would have told him.
I know, Native. I know.
Rest of your day, sir.
I know what's going on. I'm not stupid.
Oh,
Am I
Lord.
trespassing?
Not yet. You want to speak to our sergeant? He's on his way. He should be here any minute.
That ain't gonna do nothing, man.
No, you wanted to speak to him. He's on his way.
Oh, am I detained?
No, I mean, if you want to go, you can go. But you are trespassed, yes.
Okay. It don't matter. I ain't signed no paper, so I ain't.
You don't have to.
No, something like
Just for
You come back, you're going to jail.
If you come back to the
You're going to jail.
We'll see.
We will.
So, okay, him and what was her name, Miss Mary, they got the same, they must be talking to the same people, because she says she ain't signed no paper, she ain't getting no paper, so she ain't trespassed. So he's saying the same thing. All right.
We will see. You're right. We will. You will go to jail. You are now trespassed for the property.
Go to jail.
Suck my bitch. I hope I find out who your wife is so I can stick some in her too.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
This is embarrassing.
The officers are informed by dispatch of the number of abusive 911 calls the suspect made. This new information provides sufficient probable cause for an arrest and helps free up 911 emergency lines.
Come here, Eddie. Let me talk to you. Get up. Put your hands behind your back.
What you taking me to jail for?
Put your hands behind your back. Don't even bother.
I ain't going nowhere.
Get off the bike. Get off the bike.
Okay, so when all this was going on, the police did not know he had called 911 like that?
They had no way of knowing that until they got back in the car and the dispatch let them know. They had no way, while they were talking to him, they had no way to know that he had called 911 over and over and over again. That's why I say it was going to pay off. Watch this.
Okay. Shark Tank Life says those officers have the patience of Job. This should be a training video. It should be. You're right, because there's no way.
I ain't going nowhere.
Get off the bike. Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, I'm sorry. Look at this. This Negro is up here riding his bike, hollering about rights and custody of his child with a face cloth in his hand.
But think about it. Think about it, Legacy Moon. This man sat up here, cussed out the police, rolled away. They found out some shit and was able to drive 10 miles an hour and catch his ass. To run 10 miles an hour down the street and catch his ass.
Oh, Lovejoy said that was good. Get his arse. They said he got a hot pink face cloth. Hot pink.
You taking me to jail for?
Abuse of 911.
Abuse of 911. What?
Yes, sir.
For what?
Because you're calling 911 multiple times, and I have no reason for 911. So now you are under arrest.
I'm gonna figure this out.
No problem, sir.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
figure it out,
Call
sir.
911 100
Sir,
times.
I didn't call 911 100 times. Y'all go hurry up, man. I'm trying to get out of this center. Man, y'all hurry up, man, please.
Listen, Legacy Moon. Now watch. Now remember how tough he was, right? Y'all remember how tough he was, right?
Yeah.
You know, he was all, yeah, and I'm gonna do this, and fuck y'all crackers, and suck my dick, and I'm gonna put my dick in your wife. All this shit, right? He talked all this shit, right? Y'all remember, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Press play. Press
But
play.
the native, he said, I'm gonna figure this out. What?
Uh-huh. Yeah, watch
Would
this.
you figure
Press
it out?
play. Press play.
Patty
Mhm.
Patty
Go ahead, watch
said,
this.
wait a minute. Patty Patty said Legacy is hot. That's his sweat cloth. Okay. All right. Wait. No. Wait. Paradise in Mexico said, who gonna come get the bike?
Mm-hmm. They're
All
gonna put it
right.
on the front of their car.
Got nothing on me. I ain't doing nothing, sir. I ain't doing nothing.
911, police, ambulance.
Come on. I'm hurt. You hurting me, bro. You hurting me. Sir, you hurting me, sir. Sir, you hurting me, sir. He hurting me. Please, could you please get off me, sir? You hurting my arm, sir. Sir, you hurting me. Could you please get off me, please, sir? You hurting me, sir. Sir, you hurting me.
Relax.
He's hurting me, bro. He's hurting me. Please, could you please get off me, sir? Could you please?
They're not doing anything. Why is he hurt? And what's all the sir about? Sir.
Mm-hmm. No,
This
no, I told you,
Negro.
tough man. He's this tough guy. This the same tough dude. Y'all can suck my dick, and I'm gonna put my dick in your wife. You know, all this, right? Now listen to him. Listen to him now. It gets better. It gets better. Watch this.
Okay.
Sir, you hurting me, sir.
Hey, relax.
You hurting my arm, sir.
Relax.
Y'all taking me to jail for me calling to check on my daughter, bro?
No, for misusing
Man, no, man, you hurting my arm, sir.
Right.
You hurting my arm, man.
Stop, man.
Come on, bro. You hurting my
doing this
arm,
to
bro.
yourself.
Please help. 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 Help.
Will you stop?
I'm being kidnapped. Help. Man, y'all kidnapping me, bro. What the fuck is y'all doing, bro? Why is y'all taking me to jail, bro? I'm being kidnapped, bro. I got sweat all in my eyes, bro. I'm being kidnapped, bro. I can't fucking see. Why is you twisting my arm? You hurting me, man. You flipping the fucking cuffs and you hurting my fucking hands, bro. You hurting my hands. This dude's standing rough on me, bro. Get off my private, sir. That's my dick. Get off my private. You hurting me.
Lean back off
You
the car.
hurting me. Y'all hurting me, bro. 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 Man, y'all hurting me, sir. Y'all hurting me.
Yep, no problem.
Y'all hurting me, bro.
Resisting without.
I ain't doing shit. Y'all hurting me, and I'm asking y'all to get y'all hands off me. Please get off me, sir. Y'all taking me to jail for bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all taking me to jail for bullshit, bro. I'm being kidnapped. I'm not going willingly. I'm not. Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me. Y'all hurting me, bro. Y'all hurting me, bro.
Wait. Are y'all checking this up at the corner of the screen? No,
They're keeping up with how many times he said, y'all hurting me. And they're
okay.
gonna switch back over to the help meter. Watch. They're gonna switch back over to the help meter.
He has said y'all hurting me 36 times. We on number 36.
Mm-hmm.
I have a comment in here from top of the boot. Wants to know, did he pocket dial 911? I don't know
He
how
did.
he.
No,
Okay,
he
he did.
did because that's how many times he had dialed 911. It was still in his phone. So when they went to go pat him down, it hit 911 again. So yes, he did.
Tanya B here said he ain't like us. No, he is not. Oh my gosh. PW said he's almost a sovereign citizen. Yep, because he being kidnapped at right before our eyes, right on police cam. Oh my gosh. All right.
Y'all violating all my rights.
Here's the thing, man.
Y'all violating all my rights.
You keep kicking that?
Y'all violating all my rights. I don't care what you do, man. You gonna have to. You gonna have to, cause y'all kidnapping me, bro. I'm not going willingly, bro. I'm not going willingly. Y'all might as well do it now. Y'all might as well do it now, cause I'm not finna go willingly, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm not going willingly, bro. I'm not going willingly. You hurt me, and you hurt me, and you hurt me. I'm letting you know you hurt me, and you hurt me, and you hurt me. And you hurting me.
Stop.
And you hurting me.
Stop.
And you hurting me.
You hurting me.
You hurting me. You hurting me. You hurting me.
Go to the ground or we're going to put you on
Y'all
the
are
ground.
hurting me. How the fuck I'm supposed to go on the ground? Cracker, he holding me. Lame ass cracker. Lame ass cracker. Y'all hurting me, bro. I hope y'all got this on video, because I'm going to tell the judge to pull up all this, bro. Y'all hurting me.
Video.
I know. Y'all taking me to jail for bullshit, bro.
You're just going to get more charges if you don't comply.
Bro, y'all tripping, bro. Help. 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 They doing illegal shit, bro. They doing illegal shit, bro. These people ain't supposed to be taking me to jail, bro. Stop. And they kidnapping me. Help!
Eddie, stop.
Help! They kidnapping me. Help! Please stop. Please stop. Please
Wait a
stop.
minute. No, no, no,
Please
no,
stop.
no. Okay, in the upper left, he's got the "You're hurting me, sir." In the bottom, he has, what was that? That was the "Help me."
That was the help
That
meter.
was
Help,
it.
help,
Okay,
the
and
help
then on
meter.
the bottom right is the "Please stop."
Right. And he's up to 4 please stops right now.
Wait a minute. Let me see whose video, because I forgot. This is Midwest Safety. Okay.
Hmm.
Shout out to Midwest Safety. Oh my
Didn't I
God.
tell you it was gonna pay off? Didn't I tell you it was gonna pay off? Didn't I tell you all this shit was gonna pay off?
Hey, Mistress Monica. Look, Soul Power said it's the demure screams for help for me. I know, right?
Help. Please stop. Please stop.
Eddie, stop.
Please stop. Are you trying to suffocate me and shit, bro? You tripping?
No one's trying to suffocate. Will you stop?
Please stop. Help. 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 And y'all killing me, bro.
No one's killing
Bro,
you.
y'all killing me, bro. I swear to God, I'm filing charges on y'all, bro. I swear to God.
The incident report indicates that Eddie called the non-emergency number 6 times, in addition to the 8911 calls, for a total of 14 calls to police. He was charged with misuse of emergency communication, resisting without violence, and 2 counts of threats toward a public official. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, everyone has the right to dial 911. However, we don't get to abuse it. Now, it's estimated there are 240 million 911 calls each year in the United States. And although the vast majority of 911 calls have nothing to do with crime or violence, police are too often dispatched to respond. I remember responding to a call many years ago on the night shift about a suspicious person on somebody's porch. Now, this person was known to call 911 frequently on a daily basis, and most of the time when police responded, there wasn't anything going on. So I responded to this location, and as usual, no suspicious person was located. So the male was advised to call 911 if he observes the person on his property. I made a report and left. Now, this may surprise you, but some people actually call 911 because they're lonely. Now, it could be a misdemeanor or a felony to misuse 911, but it depends on how often the person misused 911, so it's best to call if you honestly need to. On the call that I responded to, the male actually called police approximately 7 to 8 times, so the sergeant actually had to advise police dispatch to disregard any further calls to this address for the entire evening. Police are busy responding to actual calls that need assistance, and if police are tied up on unfounded or fraudulent calls, someone can get hurt or worse because police are not available at that particular time. Now, with this case, the man is actually calling 911 over an issue with his child. However, he begins to request for a different police officer, and it does not work that way. Now, this man was extremely aggressive and hostile towards police as soon as they exited the vehicle. He was also hostile towards the dispatcher and the mother of his own child. He didn't even want to listen or be advised on his rights as a parent. Well, he was eventually arrested for misuse of 911, which he did do, and some other charges, and he still gave the officers trouble as they were placing him inside the vehicle. Now, it might be just me, but I don't even think he learned anything from this entire incident. That's all I have for this one, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.
So let me see. Miss Principal says, I low-key want to look up his charges. I know you do. I know you do. Hey, Text Toy. Let me see. I saw another one. Paradise in Mexico said, got me sitting here looking for county jobs as a 911 operator. That's one job I couldn't do. I couldn't take the sense of urgency, when people really, really have an emergency. It would just make me so nervous. So I couldn't do it. That's one job I know I couldn't do. And a police officer is another one I know I could not do. So, but yes, y'all have Native Tribe Urban Media to thank for that. He wanted us to go over that. And this was very, very, very interesting. Very interesting.
Help. I'm being kidnapped. Help. Who the fuck did he think was gonna come help him?
I don't know, but Jackson Tabasco wants to know, does he have any of those jail calls? My. Hell. I think people think if they draw, and this is what I don't like, and I'll say this. I think people who are in the wrong do that. And I think they think by them being Black and doing that, that people will actually come and respond. But there, I mean, actually, what can you do? What can you do? Um, so he was ridiculous, and he's being kidnapped. So
Because if I'm walking by and I see 5 police officers, I'm gonna keep my ass walking. I'm sorry. I'm just, look, I might stop from across the street and look. But what you want me to do? Come take the handcuffs off you, nigga? You stupid.
right, right, exactly, exactly. So yeah, Boys Nana said thanks, Native. I've laughed till my stomach hurts.
Help, help.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. What do I have? Let me see what else I have on here. Native, what you want to no, we don't want to see you again. Do you, Native, what you want to get into next?
I don't know. What are my options?
Okay, let me see. I have someone who has lifted so much, habitual shoplifter. She's banned from every Walmart in the United States of America. Okay. I do have, if you remember the call that was released with when shoot, the last call that was released, and um he was referencing videos to Sonya because the investigator told him to stop talking
Mm-hmm.
on these phones. So I pulled all those calls up. I did the one with
Oh.
him and Dion. And I think the next one up is one when he talks about social media and Shirley Strawberry. Oh gosh, that's doing Lamont. And then there's a Drake call that was brought up in that video. So I have those. We
Oh, you got
also
the Drake
have,
call?
we also have your favorite, content creator.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, the fat mouse. So, you know, what you want?
Um, um, I like a Drake call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this Stray call it was mentioned when he was talking to Sonya. If y'all can remember the call from the other day, it was mentioned, three calls were mentioned that the investigator mentioned to him. And this call happens to be one of them was a Dre call where Dre confronts Nesto about Sonya, I guess calling him an idiot and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that call is. That's what you want to do that
I'm
one?
all I'm all about the Dre. I'm all about the Dre.
Okay. We are going to do this call. Let me pull it up. Pull y'all up. Okay. Here we go.
This video contains one call between Ernesto and his friend Dre.
Before we continue, what is this that we have here, Native? What do you
Hmm?
see on your screen?
Oh, someplace that Nestor can't go.
Okay. I just
Mm-hmm. Nestor
wanted
can't go. Nestor can't go there.
I just wanted to make sure. It's very
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful, so
Mm-hmm. And absolutely. Shay picked some very nice places that Nestor can't go.
oh, okay. Text Toys said, Native, I just saw Sinners and I want you to do a breakdown.
Oh, it's coming. I'm gonna do it next week. I want to give everybody this weekend. This will be like the third weekend, so I just wanted to give everybody a chance. We're gonna break that shit down next week. It is a lot because believe it or not, y'all, I've seen it a third time. I went Wednesday and saw it for a
Now,
third time. Yeah.
because I'm a stepwife, he treats me like a stepwife. He won't take me, so I'm not gonna
Because
see it.
I don't know where she lives. Okay. All
Mhm.
right. I don't know where Legacy Moon lives. If anybody can give me Legacy Moon's address, that'd be great. That helps.
So I haven't seen it. I'm gonna play this video. I forgot to bring something. My head is starting to hurt and I want to get something. So it's gonna play for a few minutes while I go run and get something. Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go. Would you say, Lady Third Rock from the Moon? That's where I live, the third rock from the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Minding Business says I have tickets for tomorrow for Sinners. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's from September 14th, 2023, which was 3 days after the Steve Harvey Morning Show, where they addressed the jail calls. In my opinion, Dre takes a very direct approach in this conversation with Ernesto. Take a listen.
What you got going on, boss man? You
Hold
driving?
on. Yes, sir.
Okay, I just called you to let you know I'm still having my head hold up. I ain't fucked out yet. What's going on? I ain't talked to you in 2 months. What you doing all that for, player? What you doing all that for?
You know why.
Well, you know, hey, this ain't your first rodeo been with your boy. You know it's always gonna get better later. You know that for a fact. You just gotta figure out which way it's going.
Right.
Yes, sir. That's all. I mean, you know, I spoke to shit in the existence. I had a conversation with my people.
No, you did. You didn't speak it. Did you speak into existence that they were going all your calls in jail were going to be on the internet?
No, but I told my wife on the phone, I said, listen, this shit gonna get so fucking nasty that you think you ready for that shit. Because I fear something's coming. I don't know which way.
Did you tell her that the conversation that you having with the girl down in Florida, she was going to be able to hear everything you said?
No, I did not.
About her coochie and about her titties and all that?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
This is when people liked Dre. Danielle said Dre is not in the mood. You can hear it. Yeah, because he's mad. He is mad. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Ooh.
Okay.
First of all, no, I did not. I didn't know all that was coming. No, I did. I did not hear that. As a matter of fact, I didn't hear that at all. I had to play back, and that was not what said. I didn't hear that.
I've heard the calls, Nesto. You would be able to hear them. You'd be able to pull them back. They got 1 through 13. So when you say them motherfuckers are pretty, don't let nothing happen to those right there. They got you. I say, good God Almighty.
I said that. Yeah, I said that. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I know you said that.
Yes, I did say that. Yes, because they are pretty. So.
Oh gosh.
Ain't no what else. I'm your friend to the end, but I just want you to know the situation.
So he's telling you about that. He's telling you these calls are being played. He's telling you what you said and you doubled down on it. What a piece of trash. Gosh.
That you got yourself into, and everything that you've ever. Okay, don't keep saying the damn okay. The situation that you got yourself into, everything is for the world to hear. It's your voice, clean as day, my partner. All that jeffing and capping you goddamn doing, it's out here. Everybody can hear it.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to understand this right here.
You know what's interesting? Okay, this is December. Okay, so he's been in how many months? Okay.
Oh, he's well over a year.
Oh yeah, he's over a year. I'm counting. Look, I'm counting like Nesto. He's over a year. But he's talking this kind of trash. So he's still talking with his chest out, right? He ain't doing that so much now. But Myretta said Dre had his feelings hurt by Nesto talking to his side chick about him. Chick-fil-A girl said Nest has an attitude because he's been busted and can't lie his way out of it. He'll try. This man will try to convince you that you didn't hear what you heard.
He ain't
I've
even
heard
doing
him
that.
do that with
At this
Dre.
point, at this point, he ain't even doing that. He's saying because they are pretty, which I disagree with. I can see right now that Sonya's titties was not pretty at all. Them shits look like a disaster in her shirt. So I can't imagine what the fuck they look like when she ain't had nothing on. But that's not the point. Listen, he is upset because he cannot lie his way out of this. So he has to say it with his chest, in order to save his quote unquote manhood. But it's sad that now I'm supposed to believe that Mr. Yeah, I said her titties was pretty. Some kind of way has the wherewithal too fast. Now he's a fasting Christian. I'm supposed to believe that. That's what
People
I'm supposed to believe,
change.
y'all.
People change. You never know.
People
They
change
change.
in the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility. They change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Chick-fil-A girl said busted deflated sour blueberries. What I
Thank you.
what I want to know is how do you fast in jail? I didn't know. I mean, I thought fasting you prayed, you didn't eat. Maybe you started eating at a certain time and then I thought he was doing the Daniel fast. Y'all have heard of the Daniel fast. That's what I thought he was doing.
It's called sacrifice. When you're in jail and you already don't like the food, you already complain about the food. Not eating the food is not sacrificing shit. Okay, so that's not, that's like me saying, well, I don't like asparagus, so for Lent I'm gonna give up asparagus. Nigga, you ain't did nothing. You haven't done anything.
Not at all. Viva One says, I can't wrap my head around how Nesto thought Shirley would stay with him after the calls were exposed. Yeah, I can't either. I,
Well, let's be real about this. Nesto doesn't understand to right now in 2025 how the calls are being exposed. So I don't think that was his end game. I just think that I think he thought that he did have a certain sense of privacy because as you hear him talk about all the time, my privacy is being invaded all over the place, bro. Hey, look, bro, they invaded my privacy, bro. Oh, they gonna pay for this, bro. So he really, bro, thinks that bro, got his privacy, bro, interrupted. You know what I'm saying, bro? Bro, do
hmm
you understand what I'm saying, bro? Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what he thought, bro.
yeah. Ugh.
Be your friend to the end till the wheels fall off. It's gonna be hard to defend you. I ain't been. I done been through this before. I done been through some rough times too. You was never crying. It's gonna be hard to defend you because I'm so tired of the phone call. The partner sending me links. He did Shirley like that. Really great. And what that speak for you by being let me nip this in the bud. I'm just telling you it's hard. Not only am Shirley going through some shit, your partner going through some shit too. I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna get yourself out of this one. I know you always have been knowing you a long time. Long time. And I've seen you be at the bottom and rise to the top. I've seen you work your way out of stuff and make miracles out of things that didn't look like they were gonna ever come true. But boy, I got to see how you gonna get up out of this right here and clear your name back up. I really want. I hear you talking about God, believe in God, God this and God that. You say that all the time on your conversation. But I got to see. I really want to see how you gonna get yourself out of this one. Okay.
Now, Legacy Moon,
Uh-huh.
did he blow on Dre? Because remember,
Yeah.
he told Sonya that when Dre said this, that he blew on his ass.
Yeah. How are
Okay.
you going to defend yourself? And he blew on him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he
He
said.
blew on him. Y'all listening to the definitive proof that he did not blow on shit. Now he might have been talking about when they was in the woods that he blew on his ass, because maybe that's what they did in the woods, because we don't know what the hell happened in the woods, okay? So maybe in the woods there was some blowing of the ass. Maybe that's where the ass blowing happened, but it did not happen on this call.
Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. Not like he said it did. But think about what Dre just said. You don't know what I'm going through. Now, honestly, Nesto's in jail, and who cares? But
Mm-hmm.
Shirley is the one going through. She's married to this man, or she thought she was. So just think about it. Dre's talking about what I'm going through. What do you mean, nigga? What are you going through? Other than being
But
his
see,
friend, I mean,
that's how weak they are, Legacy Moon.
wow.
This group of men is so weak that they can't take simple questions like, what is up with your boy? Because I'm pretty sure that's all people have asked Dre. Yo, what's up with your boy? Hey, didn't I see your boy on TV? And the response will be like, yeah, man, I really don't know. Nobody asked Dre to defend Nesto. Like, that's not your job. My job, if one of my homeboys got in trouble, which has happened before, and people know that's my homeboy, right?
Hmm.
My job is not to defend him. You know what I'm saying? That's his lawyer's job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All I gotta do is be like, look, I don't know, he going through some things or whatever, and keep him and keep it pushing, as Lamont would say. I don't
Right.
have to defend. So for Mr. Weak Ass Dre, that's why I don't understand why people liked him from the beginning, because he was weak as fuck from the beginning. Weak Ass Dre can't take a simple question like, "Yo, what's up with Nesto? Y'all, it's hard to defend you, nigga. That ain't your job, Dre. You doing shit that you ain't got no business doing. It ain't it. You minding business that ain't yours."
Right.
Because how can I defend somebody that I don't know what the fuck they up to? You know what I'm saying? I only know them from a distance, as Dre has said over and over. Him and Nesto are not the good friends that Nesto wants you to believe that they are. So some kind of way I'm supposed to defend you? Fuck no, Dre. Get gone with your life. Go and drive your truck and wear your Crocs and stop by Zaxby's and get some nibblers. Because that's all you seem to be good at is getting nibblers and shit.
Hey, Ray Della Lewis. Somebody made a good comment I wanted to read. Where is it? Oh, Aunt Nettie said Dre is going through because he is friends with Nasty Nesto. Um, Kayla K said, okay, the gag is Nesto never gonna get out of this one. You are so right about that. He isn't. I mean, I don't know what Dre think is gonna happen, or I don't even know how I don't understand, and apparently they aren't as close as Nesto makes it out to be, because I don't understand how Dre, other than the sexual stuff, I don't understand how he did not know the things that Nesto was into. Aries Fire said, "I never cared for Dre. Weak and phony. We phony." I mean, I at first I thought, oh, finally we have a cast member who's gonna hold Nesto accountable and put his feet to the fire, but that just does not seem to be the case at all. So
You ain't got to carry your plan over the phone. Cause I'm looking for all conversations to be on here too. Cause they ain't got. Well, I heard my name today for the first time. Really? Yes. Here's a phone call with Shirley and Nesto, and asking her to. Nesto is asking Dre to send him $100 because he needs some compensatory on his books. So listen in.
send what native he needs
$100. $100.
Natasha Razor Glam said, I never cared for Dre because he's standing behind a man who's got child porn charges. Well, yeah, because he said, they're going to have to take a ride, and he going to have to explain to him about these children and animals. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said, I think Dre realizes that he may not get out now that he knows more. But does he really know more? That's the thing. I really wish he would talk, because I do want to know, does Dre officially understand what's really going on here? Lovejoy said, yeah,
Absolutely
Dre.
not. He does not, because this man, as of March 1st, called a man with CP charges to get advice about his son. No,
Oh,
he does
yeah, that's
not.
right. That's right. I forgot
No, he
about
does
that.
not. That was a 2025 call, y'all. That was a 2025 call. No, Dre don't know. Dre is not. Dre is as ignorant as they come. So no, Dre has not seen the light. He ain't did none of that. Dre just got his feelings hurt and stopped talking to Nesto for a little while. But as soon as his son started being on crack or whatever the hell's wrong with his son, now all of a sudden he's daddy of the year, and let me call Nesto for freaking advice. Are you kidding me? No. Mm-mm.
Lovejoy said, yeah, Dre disappointed me in that area. Um, And he still, yeah, Chick-fil-A girl said Ernesto still asking Dre for $100. He's still asking. Because on that call he asked. Lovejoy said, I feel like they have some strange relationship, and it stems from them being in prison together. Something is strange for Dre to just accept all this and doesn't care what Nesto has done. That is a very good point. Very good point. But Dre, this is what I don't understand. Um Dre, since he's following this, and we know he listens to Nala and Bougie, I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why he does not fully understand, because charges have been read, things have been posted, and he follows along. He hears the calls. He hears the same thing we hear. So I'm just not clear on why he's not. Um, I just don't get it. Now, Peppermint Patty said he didn't call Nesto. What, Nesto called him? Is that what happened?
He
But
took the call.
yeah, I mean, he took it
I mean,
and
he
wanted
accepted it. I
advice.
mean, same
Yeah,
same difference. I'm saying Dre could have said hi and bye. What did Dre do instead? Dre told Nesto all his business with his son and everything that was happening with his son, as if Nesto is the father of the year. Why would you seek him out for advice? He got CP charges. See,
right.
now Dre is in control of what he talks about on the call. So the fact that Dre answered the phone, accepted the call, and then spilled his guts about his son all on the internet lets you know that Dre ain't learned shit. These people, y'all don't understand the level of ignorance. See, let me tell you something. All right, nothing against my Georgia people, right? If you from Georgia, please don't take offense to what I'm about to say. But I have been here for 15 years. And in 15 years, I ain't never seen the ignorance level anywhere else that I've ever lived at as I have in Georgia. Not even necessarily Atlanta. Okay, let me just be really clear about that part too. There's some really ignorant folks. And when I hear Dre and Nesto talk, it reminds me of all them people that are like is just backwards and slow thinking and just I mean everything that you hear on these calls is very common here. So again, it ain't a knock against nobody or no where nobody's from, but there are certain segments, and you have to admit this, just like I can admit this about Florida. There are certain segments where you run into some people that are extremely dense. And when you listen to Dion, Dre, Nesto, they represent that part of the population that is extremely dense here.
Right.
So no, Dre does not comprehend everything that's going on. Dre thinks that like Nesto does, that the system is against them and it's us against the world and everybody's against us. And that's how Dre thinks. And so that's the reason why Dre and Nesto can get along in the first place. Me and Nesto, I beat and strangled the shit out of Nesto after one damn conversation. But see, Dre, that's his partner. That's his boy. He good with it because they think just alike.
Yeah, they even both got that.
Right.
Mimi says, but remember, Dre knows all about what went on in the barbershop. He knows all about Nesto's ish. He
But
does
they
know.
don't think it's a crime. He knows about it, but they don't think they're hurting anybody. They think that these are victimless crimes, believe it or not. That's the thing. He knows what happened, but he don't see nothing wrong with it. See, there's a difference. Like if I know something is wrong, then that's gonna send up all kind of bells and alarm if I know my partner is doing it. But if I think my partner is perfectly fine, and in some ways I benefit from it because who knows, maybe Dre was a part of some of that bullshit, right? So if my
Mhm.
partner can provide me with some women, that I normally wouldn't be able to get to, well then you know what, perfectly fine, because they benefit from it. And I know people that have people that commit crimes as long as like people that steal. If you know somebody that steal and they steal for you and
Right.
they can get you new Jordans for pennies on the dollar, then you don't see nothing wrong with them stealing. And that's kind of the situation that Dre is. Dre knows about everything, but he don't see nothing wrong with it. That's the difference.
Right. A lady says, we need to review the show when Dre's haters got on Native's panel. That was too funny, man.
We are never visiting that shit again. We are never visiting that shit again. I am so never ever ever pulling that up again. Like ever. No thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you though. Thank you for the
that,
suggestion. But
that was
no.
hilarious.
It wasn't hilarious to me. Shit. I
Okay.
went to bed. I don't even think I ate.
You what?
I don't even think I ate. I think I just went straight to sleep. I don't even think I ate no dinner or nothing that day. No, we ain't
Phone
doing that.
call with Shirley. Nesto tells Shirley to ask Dre for $100 for commissary. So it's coming January 5th, 2023. I say, damn, these folks ain't playing no damn game.
Okay.
I said, God damn.
Okay.
So everything that me and you ever talked about, I said, oh Lord, my name gonna be. I said they're gonna start. But I ain't worried about me and your phone call because there's nothing but just straight friendship going on between us.
Right.
And us just kicking it. So I'm not worried about that. I don't know if they're
Who
gonna
you
air
trying to
that or play
convince?
that or not. Because see, oh my God.
I can't wait for our friendiversary, Native. I can't wait. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have a whole celebration on the channel. Watch,
Yeah,
y'all, watch
it'll be a whole celebration all week long.
for our friendiversary.
But you got yourself in something. You got yourself in a situation now, buddy. I'm just saying right now. I don't know what your exit plan is. I can't wait to see.
Well,
The party still gonna be here for you, and it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend your ass. I still love you, but boy, let me tell you something. Nigga, you got yourself in a situation out here, and any female. Okay.
But I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I'm gonna let you. No, you call me. I'm gonna hear what you got to say because, and whoever. I don't know who's pulling these phone calls from Fulton County or Gwinnett County. I didn't even know that shit was legal where they can do that.
It ain't, bro. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't know how they doing it.
Listen, man. I'm telling you right now, none of this shit is legal. So that part right there, hey, whatever is out there, let it keep on rolling. Because at the end of the day, I done seen miracles from people who done went worse than me right now. And still getting down. I heard the phone call that they said on the morning show. I heard that.
I just heard that too.
Yeah, I heard that. I just feel bad for Shirley because I can't call her the wife no more because she done told the world she getting divorced. So.
Correct.
Yeah. So.
Correct.
Well, she could never call you the husband, nigga.
But
When could she call you the husband?
Well, you know how he's always saying he reads the peppermint patty. This is what I'm addressing. Peppermint patty said, what you know about legal, Nesto? Well, he says he reads the law books, but if he's reading them and he knows so much, why doesn't he know about a FOIA? I just don't understand it. But nah, it ain't legal. If it was illegal, how come it wasn't stopped? If it was illegal, why hasn't your lawyer done anything about it? So, I mean, the way that these people talk and don't know nothing, that's what gets me. A lady said, does that stupid ninja think the calls are still illegal? He probably does because Sonya has been like Sonya had asked Sylvia just last week talking about she need an attorney. So for us to stop listening to her conversations. Sylvia, I know, has told her about a FOIA because there's something in a text message, but she still doesn't get it. But she knows the law, so okay.
I did say this here. You need to prepare yourself. I don't know what's coming, but it's gonna be a whole lot of shit, media, all type of shit.
Yeah, it did. I heard you say that. You told her that. You told her that.
I prepared. I don't know what made me tell her that. I could feel some shit.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, let's say, for example, Native, you was in a situation or whatever, and your calls were leaked, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit up and listen to calls where you are in distress or talking to your significant other or where you are just having a conversation with somebody and you're feeling emotional or hurt. I'm not going to just sit there and listen to that. Like, I don't, how is he listening to him and Shirley's calls? Like, I would be so, like, if I had to listen, if he was like, I mean, I know this would never happen, but if you were, locked up or whatever, and you're having these conversations, my heart would just, I just couldn't. I could not sit there and listen. How is Dre able, this is his partner, and he's team Shirley, but he's sitting up there listening to these calls with the rest of us, watching channels and
Because
everything.
I'm gonna remind you, because I know it's easy to forget this. They're not really friends. Okay, I know it's easy to forget because they portray it as if they are super close,
Mhm.
because what you're describing is the reaction of somebody that is close to you would not be able to do that, right?
Right.
They're not that close. They're just not. And so Dre is doing what somebody that's not close to somebody that's in this situation would do. Just like me, you, V, we're not close to these people. And guess what we do? We sit and listen to their calls
Mhm.
because there's a detachment. When
Right.
you're close to somebody, you don't have that detachment. You have an attachment to them, right? So,
Mhm.
like you said, if it was me in the situation and my wife is on the line, and you wouldn't be able to listen because that would be something that you'd be like, oh my god, I can't listen to this. Dre has said it over and over, they are not that close when he is out of jail. The only time this nigga called Dre is when he is locked up.
Yeah.
So I think that it's very significant to understand that the reason he can do this is because there is no attachment. It's kind of like when Hurricane Katrina happened, right?
Mhm.
Hurricane Katrina, when it happened, there was a lot of people that had a lot of shit to say about the residents of New Orleans, right? And
Right.
they were able to look at that tragedy and they were able to say those things because they had no attachment to the city. They had never been to a second line. They had never been in the Lafitte project. They ain't never been in the Abbeville project. And see, for me, it was different because I had that attachment. It wasn't easy for me to criticize that because of my attachment. So
Right.
when we're talking about Dre, we're talking about somebody who is not as attached as Nesto makes it seem like they are. And
Mm.
that's the reason why he can do that. That's why.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. It makes sense. Salt and Pepper Tressa says his illegal paralegal lawyer correctional officer didn't know about a FOIA. Peppermint Patty said he probably told Shirley something would be coming the day after they got married. Soul Power said Dre ain't ish. Danielle said
And
if
can
that's go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can we talk about this real quick about I told her something was coming, I tried to warn her. What type of
Mhm.
shit is that? Imagine Legacy Moon, tomorrow morning I call you and I say, Legacy Moon, something coming. I don't know what it is. Gonna be something, gonna be some media and some cameras, and it's gonna be something. So just be on the lookout. It's something. And then, you win the lottery, right? And then you're like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting to win the lottery. I don't know why, because I told you something was coming. Nigga, what? What? But that's literally what he's saying. I tried to warn her. I don't know what it was, but I told her someone come. So you're saying you're faulting Shirley for not understanding your vague ass something's coming reference. That's what you're
Right.
doing, sir.
Right.
Like that's crazy. And every time I hear him say that, I'm like, so what was she supposed to do?
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
because all you had to do was not go to jail.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do was not go to jail, and everything would have been fine. But
Right.
I told her something coming, like you some kind of Negro dominance, man. Shut the fuck up. You get so much.
Hello, Victoria. Hello, SD Martinique. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, this man.
But I just told her straight up, if you're not ready for
I
this,
think.
we say,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahed.
and I told her that. I said, so forgive me, whatever. I've already did all that. So
You did. I heard you when you said that.
I
I
said
heard all of that.
I said it multiple times when I got locked up too.
I heard all of that. But what you didn't tell her was, and I think Shirley was did all she could do as a wife to stand beside you and to stand for you. Hold on, Nesto. Hold on.
Okay.
She did all of that. I don't believe this, but they got you charged with. I don't believe this. I don't believe that. They making up stuff. Okay, honey. Okay, baby. Love you. I just want you to just pray. I heard the scripture she gave you, the Bible verses she gave you, all of that. That's fine, honey. But I'm gonna tell you something, and you know this too. And I believe Shirley could have still been there for you. Even the stuff that went on with Steve and Marjorie and all that. But nigga, you on the phone talking to Sonya about her tennis and her ass and how she makes you feel and all that. Nigga, come on, man. Really?
Okay.
I don't know how. You keep saying okay, but as your wife fighting the world for you and being embarrassed,
I understand.
and when you can say you're sorry to your mouth, but how you gonna recover from that?
Okay.
And this woman got on national syndicated radio. She got all the women feeling sorry for her. Not saying that she's trying to do that. Got all the women feeling sorry for her. She done lost this. She done lost that. She done lost her ring. She done lost her car. She done lost her apartment. She's for money. All of this is what it feels awful, and you got niggas dogging your ass.
Okay.
Okay, I'm telling you this straight up.
It's this nonchalantness for me of it all. Oh, okay. 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 I cannot. Hey, I am unique. Hey, she is an introvert. How are y'all doing? Chick-fil-A Gail said after Dre fuss at him, he's going to coddle him afterwards, as always. You're right. You're right.
Right. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And the reason why he's so nonchalant, Legacy Moon, is because nobody has ever held him accountable. And he feels like there's going to be some magic wand that's going to be waved on his behalf that's going to keep him from being held accountable for this shit. This is the problem with Nesto. This is why he acts the way he acts. Is because, he's never been held accountable for any fucking thing in his life. And he thinks that something's gonna happen. You remember he says somebody gonna donate, somebody gonna,
Yeah.
he's so used to somebody just appearing out of the clouds and getting him out of shit that he really believes that's what's gonna happen now. But Will Wooten said, what hold my beer. I'm about to show you better than I can tell you.
Exactly. Hey, Diva Shawnee. Um, Bible Lady said he is not being nonchalant at all in my Lori Vallow voice. I know. A lady said so psychopath, and I think it was one more. No, I don't see it. Hey, let's talk about it. All said exactly. That's why I can't stand him. And I am unique said after Nesto hung up, he busted out crying. He called Sonya pissed off. That's what he did.
That's what he did.
I'm gonna have to find that call. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I ain't putting no cut on it. I'm not putting no cut on it. I'm not trying to glorify this. And I think you need to hear this. I don't know what it is, a month, all the other folks you've been talking to. You need to hear this. Okay. You got hell on you. You're going to have to come. I don't know how you're going to say it's trying to destroy you.
Well, she said.
I don't know who you. I don't know who. I said it. But I don't know who you don't piss off. I don't know who you don't piss off. I don't heard the phone calls with her daughter while she went down there playing games. And it's apparent to me that you ain't done nothing to her. Not like what they're trying to say for us. Hold on.
Playing games, and it's apparent you didn't do nothing to. How do you know? Are you? For whatever reason, I don't remember this part of the call. Okay.
Oh, I remember it all.
Oh my gosh, Tanya B here said, "Hold on, Nestos, hold on." All right, we hold on. Let's see.
Nestos, I got you for and all of that. That's apparent. Because I told anybody that's listening, all this shit about the dogs and the animals and kids, in the conversation, you don't never hear him say nothing about he touched her inappropriate. Shirley ain't even vouch for that either. I just don't know why she did it. I hear about she called when the rent want to be paid. She ain't speaking to Shirley. So anybody with common sense can see that there can't be no ill malice between you and her daughter. The way they trying to put it out to the world that you can't be around her daughter and kids and animals. Hello?
Okay, so Dre he's not he is associating it all together. Him not being able to be around Sheraton, not being able to be around kids, and not being able to be around animals are three different issues. He can't be around Sheridan because she is a victim of one of his financial crimes. Okay. He can't be around children because there are pictures of CP on his computer and a gold iPhone. This is why he can't be around children. And these children were doing some things children shouldn't be doing with animals. That's why he can't be around animals. I'm confused, Ray. If you're following the story, why don't you know this? These are
At this
three
point,
different things.
at this point, he's not though. At this point, he's not following the story because remember he already said that the calls are coming out and he don't know about their conversation because their conversation is just about friendship. So he's not that deep into it yet. And I think that we'll hear a tone switch after he does find out more.
Okay, because he's just not. And Nesto is feeding into it, but yeah. Like she actually ran down there and did something, and okay.
I do like that. And I do hear you saying, why did she go down there? I could have been a cold motherfucker if I told her to put her out and you should have did this, but you never done none of that. You never said nothing about her daughter. You still give her the utmost respect, Even if she come to you and put the charges on you, because she should have never went down there. Like how she was trying to get Shirley to go down there. Shirley said she wasn't going. I commend her for that. Because you know just as well as I know the games they play when they get you in that damn room against one another, your co-defendant. All they want is a conviction. I don't been down here. I just said this. You know you're facing this. You know this. That's the tactic. You said that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I remember there's a where Nesto said she went and put charges on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But she did. Okay.
She
Let me
didn't.
be quiet. You go ahead and talk, man.
No,
I've been waiting on it. You go ahead, man. This shit is
no,
man.
because this is it. Because I'm getting it raw from you. I don't really talk that much. I get the information. I got all that. And
You done done enough talking. You done done enough talking already.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
So you need to. It's too late now. Them phone conversations that you having with that girl down there in Florida. You need to kind of. I can't even say watch what you say because it's already out there now.
Okay.
She's your mistress and your girlfriend. Everybody know that. The whole world know this. I don't know her. I heard. I don't know her.
Okay, but go ahead. I'm listening. So wait a minute. First of all,
you never brought it to my attention. I heard about that. I never knew what's in detail. I don't be want to know.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So
I'm Team Shirley.
Oh, okay. I got that. So is she my girlfriend? And if I said Tita was pretty, this and that, whatever. Well, when they say, so understand, when they say the last time we was together or whatever, when was that discussed?
Okay, so
no.
I'm not going to play public defender and lawyer with you and technicality and all that because I'm your partner.
Okay, I got
you. You need to be trying to play technicality with that DA, these prosecutors and shit that got your name out there that's trying to destroy you and get out. It don't matter. If it was last year, if it was 20 years ago, they got you on the phone. Love you. Them pretty kitties. I don't know if you paid for them or not. That's what they got you saying. And the women hate your ass.
Okay.
For what you done done her. You keep saying okay. I need you to let this shit register, Nesto. They hate you, boy.
Okay.
They saying you don't get it. Saying I don't know the way to put it. They saying your name is mud right now in the streets.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's now.
Well, I know you know this. I want you to understand what you're going through.
I do understand. I understand all of that.
But
you can't be mad. I don't know if you're trying to do it or not. And
I ain't trying to do nothing.
I know that. But I don't hear the phone. I got that. But this is something else that I noticed too. And this is what you're going to need that Shirley got.
Okay.
When you heard that letter that she read Monday on the Steve Harvey Morning Show to the world.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part.
Okay. So when she got on national, the Steve Harvey, the Shirley Strawberry letter, when she told the world everything that had been going on, she apologized to Steve. She had to admit it, what she was going through, and tears came to this woman's eyes. Damn, that had me crying.
Okay.
And she had to admit to Steve what was going on, how coming to work, and defending your ass, and still trying to stand strong for her husband.
I heard that.
But okay, after it was all said and done, Steve said, "We family. We've been together 20, 25 years. We family. You're not going to get fired. I forgive you, Shirley. Tommy, we love you. Monica, we love you. The other young Junior, we love you." They got her back. They got her back because you know if she would have been anywhere else, Fox, ABC, CNN, any other place where them white folks in control, it would have been gone a long time ago.
White folks are in charge.
I'm saying to myself, that's what my partner.
I don't know why there's
White
this
folks are in
misconception that
charge.
she's working for Steve. She works for iHeartRadio on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Yeah, I guess Steve Harvey is her boss, but I mean, last time I checked, the folks at iHeartRadio was white. I'm just saying.
Yep.
They're gonna need too, even though he ain't shit right now.
Wait a minute, I want to read this. Paradise in Mexico said Nesto seems like the type to have those pictures to blackmail someone for something he wants them to do. The way he records and interacts in text messages, I wouldn't put it past him. And you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that because he does put the phone in the freezer type of ordeal, but he wants your phone in the freezer so you can't get nothing, but he wants to record and do all these other things. So he wants to violate your rights while he's not violating his own. Um, so you were right. I agree. I totally agree with that. I wouldn't put it past him either. I really wouldn't.
He gonna need a support. He gonna need a support system too. Steve is on a better platform than what we are, but you're gonna need that same support system for forgiveness too. It's somebody saying about you too, even though you ain't shit right now. When I'm saying you ain't shit, I'm telling you what how to.
Right. Thank you, Bible Lady. Bible Lady said definitely he recorded his own daughter. Yes, he did. He recorded her in a crisis, and he really thinks that this video is the save all, do all, be all. He sent it to everybody. He sent it to Dre. He sent it to Dion. He sent it to Lamont. So not only did he record her in crisis, he sent it to everybody. And I mean that's just terrible. Why would you record your child instead of being there and doing something with or for your child? You're taping her having a crisis, and then goes a step further and has Dion give this to uh the fat mouse, and she play it on her platform and charge for it. I mean, it's all despicable, all of it.
The world looking at you right now. You ain't shit right now. I don't know another way to put it, Nesto. You ain't shit right now.
The black folks ain't it. That's what the black
What the black folks and them damn folks is trying.
The black folks. Okay, you black people.
To sink your ass through in the jail cell. Because you've been a year and a half and won't let your ass go. And they ain't got no indictment on you yet. I'm so too. I don't know if the black folks doing that or not. Don't get blaming on the black folks.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? I don't know what to say.
You got your facts together. You got your facts together. You know your facts together.
Oh my God.
You got your facts together. Look, see, one thing.
My God.
Hold on. One thing I know for sure. And for 32 years, my partner 32 years, I'm not gonna bring that to you if I ain't got my facts together. Everything I told you that I've been going through since I've been married, this time right here, you see, was not bullshit. Okay. The only thing motherfucker might talk some shit about me is some titties. Okay. But he didn't.
It's some what? It's some what?
It's some titties. Okay, some titties. Okay, now, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm a man, and I ain't gonna be the last man out here, and I ain't gonna be the first man. So
that's correct.
Okay, now I'm gonna straighten my business with Shirley when it comes out to that. I ain't got. I'm
Are
taking
you
to the world
really?
there. I ain't worrying about that boy. I'm not worrying about that. Okay, I'm gonna have my business with that. That's easy for me. I know how to. Like you said.
Okay, he's not the first one or the last one. But we're not talking about the first one and the last one. We're talking about you. I would be mortified if I'm sitting up and I call myself supporting my man and I find out he's sitting on the phone with another woman talking about how pretty her deflated blueberries are. I would be mortified. Natasha Razor Glam said, but Dre Dion and nobody told Nesto how disgusting he was for doing that to his daughter. Right. Not Dre, not Dion, not Lamont, none of them. She says all of Nesto's friends and family are all garbage, and I don't trust Shirley Strawberry either. Miss Principal said if this was my husband, I would have a domestic charge. Mary Willis said this man is delusional. Soul Power the Outcast said before or after the divorce. Allegedly, in Harmon said Nestos told Sonya to pat that thing if it's hot.
If it get hot,
If it gets hot.
just pat that thing. That's
Right.
what he said.
He sure did.
Mm-hmm.
This is you're a married man, and these are the things that you're saying on a recorded line. You gonna handle Shirley when you get out, okay? Seems like she handled you, Nestos.
I did it. Okay, whatever. I can do the same thing. Okay, but what I'm not gonna do is allow motherfuckers to sit here and take my name and run through the mud. Because this motherfucker do G, N, whatever, however they do out there in the darkness, they always come to light. So this right here, how it came to the light, I'm not saying how she is. I ain't say that. I just say she got some curved titties. That's it.
So what you mean that you ain't gonna allow the? Hold on one second.
Okay.
What you mean you ain't gonna allow these folks to take your name through the mud? What you mean by that?
That means, first of all these charges that got on, they all fucking bogus. Okay, and they know it. Okay, all these folks out here making all these accusations, putting shit together, and they have not read not one motherfucking indictment. They have not read one motherfucking warrant. They don't have none of that putting out there. They're putting here. Okay, they don't have that.
Yes, they do. Indeed.
When I called you, I said, you want me to send you the motherfucking warrant? You said, no, you ain't got to do all that. I believe you. Because I want you to have your facts together before a motherfucker get to talking that shit. You said, okay. So So second of all, let them folks keep talking, because guess what? The right shit, they getting 10 cents a click. Anytime somebody click on, they gonna make up shit. So it's 10 cents a click. Well, to me, that's over 3-4 million people done watch this shit over 90 days. But let me get my 50 million that y'all motherfucking owe me for putting my name in dirt.
Okay.
Second of all,
Hold on a minute.
Okay, so the people talking about this are getting 10 cents a click. First of all, I don't even know who told them that, but 10 cents a click, and they getting 10 cents a click for whatever, how many hundreds of views. But that's okay, because I guess when he get out, he gonna get his 50 million. Okay. Danielle said he justifies his cheating by saying he's a man. He sure did. Bible Lady said Nestor and Sonia also talked about her using a shower head, talked about how he missed himself and how he missed him some good old tussie.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. He sure did. I guess he forgetting all that. Shay B said, you know exactly who told him. Goofy told him that allegedly, and Harmon said.
okay.
You can call me back. Okay, so let me say this too.
Okay.
I hear you. The tax together and all of that. I got you. That's why I like on some of them bloggers when I be listening at them. Some of the women the men always say he's allegedly charged for this. He's allegedly guilty for talking to this other woman. He's allegedly for scamming these folks out their money. He's allegedly for being a pimp. Allegedly, remember y'all, they haven't convicted him yet. They saying allegedly, but deep down in their heart, folks believe you are that man that they got out here in this world. They believe it. They believe that there's some. Oh, hold on 1 second. But you keep saying they prove it or whatever. You ain't in there for nothing, because if you ain't in there, then you would have been let go or whatnot, whatever. All these folks saying this and all them folks saying that.
Stop right there. Let me stop you right there. See, that's what my partner don't know. My partner don't know on the warrants how they stagnated them charges. You understand what I'm saying? They stagnate. That means that they charged me one time, they indicted me so I could never get the fuck out of this bitch, where I couldn't get no fucking bond. Then they turn around 6 months later and stagnate, put another fucking charge in that they already figured they thought they had. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to explain to you. People talking, they don't know what the fuck really going on. And I'm telling you what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you don't have to use profane language and I got it. I just told you, we've been together 25, 30 years. I won't be your partner till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, but I won't.
Regardless of what they're saying. I'm not the DA and I'm not the prosecutor. What I'm telling you is what they're hearing out here with your record from 25 and 30 years.
Wait, Tanya B here. I didn't catch it. I don't know if Native did. Native, did you catch him saying allegedly?
No. What I did catch, though, was the part where he blew on Dre.
Is that what the hold on? Is that the blow?
That was when he blew on Dre. Was when
Oh,
he was
okay.
saying, "See what my partner don't know is my partner don't know, and I don't care what they say. Cause my partner don't know. That what my partner don't know. That he blew on Dre. Dre, you just got blew on."
Okay. Thanks for pointing that out, because I would not have never ever known that's when he was blowed on. All
Mm-hmm,
right.
that's when he got blew on. Mm-hmm.
He blowed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They don't went back and got, and they don't pull every goddamn thing up on you they can pull on you niggas since you've been in diapers.
Okay, that's fine.
Ain't nobody got nothing good to say about you. Period. When it comes to business, all they keep talking about is the check, this forgery, which we ain't got no indictments on. They ain't said nothing about you cutting hair. They ain't said nothing about you giving back to the homeless. They ain't brought none of that up. That you taking clothes to the shelter and all that stuff that I've seen you do.
Can I please say the reason why we ain't talking about it? Because we don't give a fuck. Are you kidding me? It don't matter if he really took clothes to the shelter. It don't matter if he really. We talking about the same man who let a woman sleep in an ambulance for one night because she was homeless. But he ain't said nothing about I bought her a meal. I helped her get a place. He ain't say none of that. Okay, but we're supposed to disregard the fact that this man had CP in his possession allegedly. We are supposed to disregard the fact that two people or three people, one of which is a daughter of him, has accused him of doing some things that you shouldn't do in a sexual way. Okay, we supposed to forget all that because he fed the homeless. We're supposed
Allegedly.
uh, allegedly, yeah. We supposed to be impressed because he cuts hair. Well, guess what? All them videos he has posted, I ain't seen him cut hair in there, none of them. Now I didn't seen Dion cut hair. It may have taken him 15 hours, but I have seen him do it. But I have not seen, unless y'all have, anybody out there. Hey, I revives. I don't know if anybody out there has seen that still cut hair, but all them videos on Instagram, the few he had on YouTube, I've never seen him with clippers in his hand. Never. So that's not impressive. But we supposed to forget all of the things that he's being accused of, the things we're reading in the warrants. We're supposed to disregard all of that because he fed the homeless and gave clothes to people who needed clothing. Well, guess what? I have too. Big deal. And you don't do stuff like that to get recognized for it. You do stuff like that because that's what's in your heart to do. But see, if he is feeding the homeless or taking clothes to the shelter, it's because he wants a return, be it from
Hmm.
God, be it from
Well, not
somebody else.
now it's from Fulton County. He wants it. So
Yeah, right, right. This is what he wants, and this is why he's doing it. Where if I do something like that, it's because it's from the heart, and that's it, and that's all.
Right now, what you don't understand, and Erica, that girl that's supposed to be saying next day over in Alpharetta, and this girl down in Florida. That's the headlines right now, Nesto. I don't hear nothing about the dogs and the animals no damn more in the picture. That was the subject in the book. Because ain't no came out, or they ain't put nothing on the internet yet, like they got these phone calls. I got that. You got to deal with what's going on now.
I got to deal with it all. I got to deal with it.
Right. So even though you saying that you ain't done that, and they double stacking this and double stacking that and whatnot, whatever, you don't have no bond, and they don't want to let you out. That's reality. For what reason, we don't know.
Okay.
Because it sounds simple. I'll say the same thing. If they ain't got no proof, they ain't got no proof that you wrote a bad check, they ain't got no proof that you don't took it out of these folks' account, or you run a credit fraud business, then let it go. Let the lawyer can't get you off of that.
Okay.
Let it go. They ain't got no proof that you trust some kids. Okay, not what I did 25 years ago. What lawyer can't get you no bond for that?
Okay. So let me go back to this.
This is what I want to know, Dre. Who are you asking that question? Are you asking him? Are you asking? You know how you just pose a question out in the air. Who are you asking that question? Are you asking him honestly? Why, if you ain't doing none of this, why you can't get no bond? Who are you asking, Dre? Are you asking Fulton County? Are you hypothetically putting that out there? Who are you asking? That's what I want to know. Um, Kayla K says Dre wasting his breath. Nesto don't care. He don't. He don't. Bible Lady said, I do it from the heart and to make room for new shit to put in my closet. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I mean, who keeps track of that stuff? I can't even if you ask me have I ever given donated clothes, I know I probably have, but I have to sit here and think about it because that's just not something I'm throwing out every day. Oh yeah, I give clothes to the I mean, it's just not anything I keep in my memory bank because if I do it, I'm doing it because this is what my heart wants me to do, and I do it, and that's that. But if you say to me, "Have you ever donated clothes to the homeless? Have you ever fed the hungry?" I might just pause a minute and say, "Have I?" And then, "Oh yeah, yeah," because it's just not anything I think about.
let me
Peppermint
tell
Patty.
you,
Go ahead.
when my missionary experience in the Dominican Republic was so beautiful. I love talking about it. I love talking about like what we did, but it's not so like to brag on me. You see what I'm saying? Like I love talking about it because I like a lot of people don't even know about the humanitarian crisis in the Dominican Republic because a lot of people go there and just party and come back home. So to be able to explain to people what the plight is and what the need is and just how beautiful the people are and how beautiful the country is. I talk about it in that sense. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not in a
Well, no,
guess what I did.
let me
I
tell
mean, it's
you
just
let me tell you what I know. First of all, hey, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. But let me tell you what I know. You have talked about it, right? But I've heard you actually talk about. I mean, I know you went over there. You did missionary work, but what I hear you talk about is the experience. I hear you talk about the beautiful people. I hear you talk about the children. These are the things I hear from you when you tell me these stories. You're not constantly saying, "I went to the Dominican Republic and I did, I did this. I went to the DR and I did that. I did." That's not what you do when you talk about it. You talk just about the experience of it all, the hardships of them, and the things that they go. I mean, actually, I know that that's what you went over there to do, but the stories that you share are usually about the hardships and the things of what those people go through. So that to me is the difference, and that's what I like about when you do talk about it, because you don't make it about what you did. You don't do that. So I had to
I
interrupt
think.
you into that.
Well, I appreciate that, but I think like for me, it's about the like letting people know. Because again, most people like when I tell them, they're like, "Oh, I went to the Dominican Republic and had a great time," and I'm like, "Yeah, because you was out to the resorts and stuff." I said, "But on the
Right.
inner island, there's a lot of struggle," and I think like I just want people to be able to know and be aware that there are
Mhm.
people that are suffering in this country that are that go unrecognized, and people just show up and party in their country and go home. But there's a lot of people that are starving and don't have hospitals and don't have medicines and stuff. So it's like just to bring awareness to people. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing. And it just irks my nerve to hear this man just go like he did it so that in case he gets in trouble. Like he
Right.
didn't give a damn about these people for real, for real. But
Right.
if I get in trouble, I can use this as leverage. I don't
Right.
think that people, starving people, people that don't have anywhere to live, I don't think that those people should be used as leverage. I think that's some of the slimiest shit ever. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I mean, and I think he's just just one of the worst human beings to walk the planet.
Mhm. Yeah, he is. Soul Power said Nesto uses his alleged community service ammunition to further fraud people, and I do believe that. I remember. I I don't know if it was oh gosh, what's her name? Now I am Hazel or the Nova Savannah. I don't know, or it could have been somebody else. Um, one of they said the first things that him and Erica would do, like when people came to the shop, is like they really wanted to get their hands on people's social security numbers. They were really like desperate for that and really kind of harped on people to get their social security numbers. And I believe him helping the homeless and stuff, I do believe that that's what a part of that was. Because this
Wow.
man does not only he does not have just multiple aliases. He has multiple social security numbers. How else would you get that? Your social security numbers just aren't flying out of the sky. Let me tell you, in my work, I had access to all kinds of social security numbers, and it was never. I never even thought about trying to. Oh, let me a social security number, but I think that that's what he was doing. I think it was a means to get social security numbers and things like that from other people, and that's how he has so many. And Erica too, and we know, she's smart. So yeah, I really do believe that. Oh, Bobby Lady said it that it was Nova Savannah who said it. Okay. Yeah, him and Miss Jones. And remember the call we listened to last night, Dion said, "Yeah, Miss Jones, she was you. She was you. You had her thinking she was you." I mean, and got a big chuckle about it. And I was like, that's disgusting. That is so disgusting. And that's what I think that was another thing Nova Savannah said, that Miss Jones is me. He said Miss Jones, she's me. Just sick. It's just sick when you think about it.
Hmm.
Chick-fil-A Gail said, I hope he wasn't donating his stinky dryer clothes to people. Well, he certainly did not donate that ACDC shirt, okay? That he should have donated. That he should have never had, okay?
Mm-mm.
It don't fit.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
When you said that the guy talking about such millions from him with some broad.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Well, how are we going to do that? And Shirley get on there telling everybody she broke, she ain't got shit, she broke down, we ain't got shit. I'm actually $400. Where is all the money went to? I'm just saying how you motherfuckers how you capping and lying and bullshit.
They are.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. I don't know if he. I know you're talking about. I don't know if he was lying. If they making up stuff, it's his publicity. You ain't got no bond or no indictment or whatever bonds they got. They don't want to let you go. They talking about you a flight risk. You've been in Atlanta all your life. You don't have no goddamn house or no damn divine. So where you going?
Thank you.
If where you going? Where you gonna fly? With them putting your name and picture all over this Google search, you the hottest. Like folks saying, I can't get away from this shit. The more and more I want to hear this shit, every time I pop up, that friend name keep popping up. You're the number one search person on Google.
No, he's not.
And people that don't want to hear it, that don't believe it, it's
Not only is he not, he never has been. I don't know where him and Sonya get that from. Maybe they don't know how to Google. I mean, do they know if you literally put somebody's name in and there is something on in the news or whatever about them, do they know that it does pop up? I mean, if you put the person's name in, it's gonna pop up. If you hashtag Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries, guess what? My channel's gonna pop up because I put that on every last one of my videos. So if you go to Google and you you put in Nesto Williams, Ernest Williams, or a hashtag Nesto, he's gonna come up. And I don't think him and Sonya, I think they think that that means he's number one. No, that's not what that means. That mean you can see what number one is what they have when you click on Google.
They don't know how algorithms work, Legacy
Mm-mm.
Moon. It's just the algorithm. If I put in Ernest Williams and then I close Google and go back into Google, the first thing that comes up is what? Ernest Williams, you fucking idiots. I mean, like, they're so dumb, it's insulting. It is absolutely insulting how dumb they are.
Mm-hmm. But we're the dummies, though. We're the
Yeah.
dummies.
Yeah, it's me and you.
A lady said how a 60-year-old man been in ATL all his life with no house in his name, but drives what is a RRS? What is a RR? What is that? Is that RVs? What's a RR, native? Y'all know I don't
Rolls
know.
Royce.
Rolls
Rolls Royce.
Royce. Okay. Y'all know I don't know cars and acronyms and all. Y'all know that.
That's why I'm here. That's why
Well,
I'm here.
well, a lady, that's easy when you steal it from somebody in California. That's how. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
basically.
not being like native? I don't know. I know for me, I say I can speak for you. We're not banned from any state. Like we can go anywhere we want without fear
Hmm.
of arrest.
Correct.
Nesto can't go to California. I mean, God, dog, that's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Mm-mm.
And you already know what the search engine. Once you look at it one time, it's in your history. It's there. They're gonna keep. The Nestos in Southbury Slaughterhouse. Stay tuned. Nestos go to jail. Nestos said this. And then Sonya this. And then Sonya. All right, goddamn. Nestos Steve. They got Steve name out there too. All right, goddamn.
Yeah,
This shit. Nigga, you got more shit going on than Donald Trump do. What? Look at his heel. The shit that he got going on.
Damn.
But like Steve said though, it's the black media. It's the black one that's keeping up this stuff. I gotta agree with him on that. I don't know, the white folks might have put it out. I don't know who got them phone calls from jail.
Man, you know it's black folks, man. Ain't no white folks.
I'm sorry, but first of all, he says it's the black media. Can you please tell me, native, what is Steve Harvey? I'm just curious.
Um,
Wouldn't he
he's
be considered black media?
he's the least funny of the kings of comedy. I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Okay, so there's that. I mean,
But I mean,
so
and I remember he said it's the black people, it's the black media, it's the black bloggers. He was just saying it with his
so
throat.
so here's the thing. They don't also, along with everything else, they don't understand. They don't understand the way that demographics work, right? So whenever they talk about it's the black people, it's the black people. Okay, who is Steve Harvey's main audience? Right?
Black
Who does he
people.
cater to? black people. So
Mhm.
therefore, something that's associated with somebody on the Steve Harvey Morning Show would be of interest to who?
Black people.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is why they don't understand that simple as concept. It's a very simple concept. You
Mhm.
know, I cannot see anybody over at Fox News giving a fuck about Shirley Strawberry. Okay, let's be completely real about this.
Yeah.
Can you see Tucker Carlson when he was on Fox News, like opening up his story? And tonight, we're going to talk about Shirley Strawberry. Okay, we're going to talk about Shirley Strawberry and her husband, Ernesto. No, that's not some Fox News shit. They don't give a fuck. They
Right.
don't know. You think black folks don't know who Shirley Strawberry is? Oh my God. Nobody at Fox News knows who the fuck Shirley Strawberry is. So I don't know why this concept of white people don't give a fuck about this story. It's hard for Ernesto or Sonya to understand, but they really, really, really are having a hard time getting that white people don't care. White people don't know who these people are. White
Mhm.
people are too busy following behind Wade Wilson. Funny how they don't talk about him. They don't talk about him at all. But white
Mhm.
people give a fuck about Wade Wilson. You know why? Because he's white.
Right. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. But I just don't understand. Oh, the black people, these white folks ain't talking about it, and these white folks, they not interested. Okay, and I beg to differ because we do have some white subscribers who are following this. So there's that.
We do,
Um.
but see, but as far as media is concerned, major media,
Mhm.
see, it's like, and I'm gonna tell you this, it's like a slap in the face to black people that are following it because what you're saying is that, oh, it's only these insignificant black people that are picking up on this and are so trifling that they just follow it. That's really what they're saying. And it's an insult to those that are in black media because guess what, Legacy Moon? Guess who knows the percentage of black media that actually exists? That would be me. And guess what that number is, Legacy Moon?
What's that number?
Less than 1%. Okay. So 99.9% of all media is owned by white people. There are most media outlets are white owned. Okay. So who exactly are the black people that they're talking about?
Mhm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't exist. So they don't even understand the way demographics or news outlets work and how they're
Mm-mm.
staffed and who actually owns Fox News and CBS News and TMZ and all these outlets that they're like waiting to pick the story up. You see what I'm saying? Like they
Mhm.
don't even understand that black people are not in control of media.
Right. Right.
It's like it's
Absolutely.
like me, it's like me, Dennis, and Roland Martin. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Not you, Dennis and Roland Martin.
That's it. Shit. Name somebody else. Hell, they fired Don Lemon. Shit, name somebody else.
Oh no! Look, check that Don Lemon on YouTube. What these folks talking about? We
Shit.
just trying. Oh, we just try. Oh, these people make money. I'll get my money. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna sue 'em. I'm gonna get my money. I need a lawsuit. I need a lawsuit attorney because I'm gonna sue these people. I'm gonna get a book. I'm gonna get a movie. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Mm. Daniel said the owner of Fox owns Tubi. Get out! Are you kidding me? I didn't know that. Do you know that, Native?
The owner of Fox owns Tubi.
Yeah.
Unless they just acquired it, I wasn't aware of that either. Because Tubi is no, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know
Oh
that.
wow. Interesting. Interesting.
That's why I guess that's why everything is bad.
Miss Principal said Roland yelled too much. He hey,
Where
Native.
my iPad? Where my iPad? Bring it to my iPad. Where my iPad? He do that shit. I'd be like, who the fuck is he talking to? Like, what nigga is the iPad nigga? Like, the iPad nigga in the Roland Martin show has the worst job ever.
Stop. Oh well, apparently people do know this because Diva 314 said I stopped watching Tubi for that reason. Wow. Okay. And Kayla K said, Danielle, no wonder the Super Bowl was on Tubi this year. I didn't know that. Wow, the Super Bowl was on.
Now hold on. What you mean the Super Bowl was on Tubi? Now hold on, y'all losing me now. What y'all? What that mean? The Super Bowl was on Tubi. What?
Wow, I
What?
did you know that? I didn't know that the Super
I
Bowl
did
was
not
on
watch the
Tubi.
Super Bowl on Tubi. I didn't know that. I mean,
Mm. Wow, Daniel said,
they
"Yeah,
broadcast the Super Bowl on Tubi. I was not aware of that. No, that sounds weird. That sounds like a weird thing to do.
yeah, it is." I mean, like, who's checking for Tubi for
Right
who's checking for the Super Bowl on Tubi? Like,
on
I
Tubi.
wouldn't
Yeah,
even think about it.
nah. Sports on Tubi. They can barely get movies right. Why would they get sports right? I don't know.
Movies with iPhones.
Right.
I will never forgive you for having me watch that movie. I didn't even watch it all with the cell phone that was done on the iPhone.
Hold on. Wait. Hey, Bible lady, close your ears, okay? Close your ears. Um, there's a movie on Tubi that was shot in Pensacola, Florida, my hometown. It's one of the most embarrassing shits I've ever seen in my life. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I know they didn't. But yes, they did, apparently. And if you all want to check it out, now here's the thing. Here's the deal I want y'all to strike with me right now, okay? If I tell y'all the name of this Tubi movie and y'all go watch it, I do not want you all to think that that is how Pensacola works. I don't want you to think that's how people in Pensacola look. I don't want you to think that's how people in Pensacola wear their hair, okay? Because nobody in this movie had a haircut. I don't want you to think that this is how people in Pensacola talk. Okay, don't come to me talking about, oh, y'all talk like, nope, we do not. Okay, so I just need for y'all to just strike that deal with me. Okay, and go watch this movie, not to support it, but just to show like that these motherfuckers don't know what the hell they're doing when they make these movies. Okay, so if you're on Tubi and you look for a movie called Sacred, this is one of the worst movies you will ever see in your motherfucking life. I promise. It is awful. And I watched it in disbelief because I didn't know about it until a homeboy of mine called me up and said, man, you got to see this movie they shot here. And I'm like, what? He was like, it's on Tubi. I was like, oh, shit. But I watched it and it was horrible. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had watching a movie. But I wanted to share it with you all, just in case y'all ain't got nothing else to do, nothing else to watch, and you want to see just a glimpse of what Pensacola looked like, because some people ain't never been there. Go watch Sacred on Tubi, and then tell me how awful it is, because it is one of the worst shits I've ever seen in my life. My God, it was bad. But yeah, y'all check that out. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, well, it's a couple people who said they watched the Super Bowl on Tubi. And Diva314 said Roland Martin schooled us on that when he asked for his iPad. Get out of here. Bible Lady said, I watched one movie on Tubi about 2 years ago. It was horrible. And I deleted the app from my TV. And trust the blocked person that that recommended it.
Them movies be awful. Them movies be fucking awful.
Yeah, Native
They
had me
do.
checking for a movie that they you know, the one with the girl on the bike.
It's called Church.
Church, yeah, yeah, because
The
it's
name of
now,
that movie is Church.
yeah,
In
it's
case
two
y'all want to
movies
know.
on there called Church, but this is will be the one with people who you don't know, and it was shot on a cell phone. It really was.
Yeah, it was shot on the iPhone 1. The Uno. Shot
Uh,
on the iPhone 1. It was awful.
yeah, it was. It was awful. Chick-fil-A gal said, I've been to Pensacola, my first long road trip as a young adult at age 19. Well, you should watch that movie and reminisce.
Yeah, watch Sacred and see if you recognize any of that shit. I mean, it was bad, yo. And I saw people I knew. It was bad. I was like, oh my God, like, why are y'all embarrassing the city like this? But they did it and it's out there. So, I was going to do a watch party and review it, but then I was like, nah,
You cussed out.
right. I don't want Bible Lady to cuss me out.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We are almost done this call. Almost.
Nigga, they got you. They fucked you all the way up with those. Any lawyer listening, any federal agent listening, if they listening, they want to know anything that you've ever said and how you feel about them. All you got to do is listen to the phone call. They got them. They got them. And it's you. all the goddamn capping you be motherfucking doing.
All right, what kind of I be doing, Fred? What you mean?
Okay, this shit is not funny. I'm just letting you know.
You saying I'm capping? What you saying? I'm trying to figure that part out.
You know, when I first met you, and you know, when I met you, you know, you bring this to my life, and you know, I like the way you move. Let me tell you how I am. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga,
And let me tell you, but
what I'm gonna need you to do, I want you to do this. We're using that goddamn RV, and you hound that motherfucking RV, and I looked at you. I said, this nigga, motherfucking partner, man. This nigga, kill this nigga, man.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, but I thought that. What I'm saying is, I'm not shocked. I've been knowing you since day one, but the whole world hear it. Nestos, the whole world can hear it.
I know, but
I've been knowing you since day one. So what he's saying is, I'm aware of how you talk and what you're doing. I'm down with it. I'm okay. But your problem is everybody else is hearing it now. That's how you feel, Dre. Okay, all right.
They hit my privacy, bro.
I got that. So the whole
Negro, you are it tells you when you use the phone. You're an inmate. Folks is gonna be listening. Now you may not have known it was gonna be this many folks, but they tell you that when you pick up the phone to use it. So please miss me with that.
But anybody that don't you was half decent, but still think that you half decent, or still think that you need forgiveness, or Joshua Williams gonna have to lay hands on your ass right now. Where is he at? The pastor that married your ass. Where's Joshua Williams at right now?
Okay,
the bad hat that you was cutting, coming in there, goddamn, giving $100 faces to and stuff. And where he at right now?
Okay. I called him.
I'm asking you a question. Where is he?
I don't know. I ain't never called him.
So you were just for him doing when he was going through what he was going through a couple years back. That scandal thing that was going on.
That's true. That's true now. That is true.
Here again, tit for tat. I helped you when you were going through something, so now it's your turn to help me. If I help somebody who's going through something, it's because I help somebody who's going through something, not because I want them to return the favor if I ever go through anything. D-Dub says, ironically, Dre found out how Nesto feels about him too and still sent him money. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I wouldn't do that. Peppermint Patty says, so funny to Nesto and not Shirley. Chick-fil-A gal said, it's the truth. Not the truth, but the truth. Yeah. Victor the Bell said, I just relished to this call earlier today.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Well, if I can make it go away for you, I wish I could. I wish I could just make it go away, get it off the internet, get you on back out here so you can go to NASCAR, your dreams, and do what you like to do. Cut hair, and play with your cars. So that's, oh my God, but oh my God.
Don't you have a whole son?
You keep saying okay.
Don't you have a whole son, Dre? Like, why are you funding? Why are you desiring to make this grown ass man's dream come true? I don't understand what they see in him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Kane in Menace to Society. What the hell did everybody see in Kane? Everybody was like, Kane, you need to get out the streets. Kane, you need to stop before you go to jail. Kane, you need to sell drugs. Kane wasn't nothing special. Kane was actually quite stupid in Menace to Society. But yet everybody thought everybody was just trying to get Kane to do shit. Why everybody want to cater to Nesto like this? I just wish I could get you out so I can send you to NASCAR and you can live out your dream. Nigga, you got a whole son that's using dope right now, according to what you told everybody on Beyonce's internet, sir. Shit. But you want to fund Nesto dream. What about your son? Don't your son want to do something? Don't your son want to work at Disney Studios and dress up like Mickey Mouse and entertain kids? Don't he want to do something? Shit.
I mean, I would think if I was a truck driver and I had a son, I would encourage him to be a truck driver too. Hey, why don't you come into my business? We can get this business going together. We can really do something. That's what I would do as a father. I'm just saying, that's just me.
You
Okay,
could
it's
be
just
sitting
me.
low just like me. You could be sitting low, riding low, just like I do, eating Zaxby's nibblers all day long.
Shay B
You know,
said,
they give you an extra sauce if you ask them nicely.
Shay B said, native. Have you heard Kane speak in today's time? The only thing I remember about that movie, I can kind of remember. So I remember the store incident, but I remember when I don't even know who it was who got shot, and they was just, oh no, my God, and Lorenz Tate, whoever he played, He said, "Come on, we gotta go. That nigga dead. Leave him alone," and running away. That's the only thing I can remember about that movie. The only thing.
Well, that was Kane's cousin Harold. Okay, Kane's cousin Harold got shot because he wouldn't get out the car. Get out the car, man! I can't believe this, man. I can't believe. Get out! Get your ass out that car! And he wasn't moving fast enough, Legacy Moon, so they had to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? It's like a California rule. If you don't move fast enough to get out the car, they're gonna shoot your ass. So that was Kane's cousin Harold, and
Um,
that's who that was.
Danielle said, "I never watched that movie. It was on today, and I thought, should I watch this?" By the way, don't ask me where this is coming from. It's random, but my sister was playing cahoots, right, with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she when you put what was his name, Guy Tori,
Mm-hmm.
when you was talking about him doing his combing his hair, my sister said, "No, that was just wrong. That was uncalled for." I got so tickled.
that
She did.
that tired ass fade.
She said, that was just wrong. That was uncalled for.
With that tired ass fade. Go on and brush that tired ass fade.
I
Like, oh
just
my God.
I just don't understand why he was doing that. I just don't get it, but okay.
The longest trip to Oakland ever. Shit, you can go to Oakland way quicker than they did in that damn movie. I mean, I've been to Oakland. I'm like, why is it taking them so damn? What is taking so long?
My mother
They just,
loved that movie, and that's what I called it, The Long Ride to Oakland.
that's all it was. Shit, I'm like, God damn, ain't never go. Is there a part two? Shit, I mean, what?
Wait,
It's taking so long.
Bible Lady said, at Native, correction, sir. This is Blue Ivy's internet. Let's tussle. I kick you with my good knee in my pit.
Damn, Bible lady shows violence.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Blue Ivy has been getting down. I have seen her, and she has been getting down. She really has. And they brought that other daughter up there on that stage, and I'm gonna tell you, she was doing all that jumping around and waving, and Blue Ivy took her by the hand and kindly escorted her off. I was so glad she did. That little girl was getting on my nerves. Whew.
How old is Blue Ivy now? Like Blue Ivy, like what, 40? How old is Blue Ivy?
I think she's only like 12 or 13. I know you don't know kids' ages, so
I don't, because I remember, because like as far as I'm concerned, Blue Ivy should still be a damn toddler or some shit. I don't know.
I mean,
Um,
the fact that she hovers over Beyonce, that she's that tall, I mean, my gosh. But yeah, she's about 12, y'all. I don't know. I could be wrong. She's about
is
12 or
she 12?
13.
Okay, because I thought maybe she was about 40 by now.
Yeah, no. But she tall enough. My goodness. Look, if the dancing don't work out, she could play some basketball because that child's tall. Okay, y'all. We got about 3 more minutes. We almost done, y'all.
I don't think you know how serious this shit is.
Listen, and it's very serious. All I'm trying to do is get free, bro. And once I get free, defend myself, I'm good. And they can't keep me in forever. I do know that.
Oh, that's true. I do believe that.
They can't keep me in forever. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't 60 yet. I got a year and a half left. So I think my 60th birthday, everything gonna be wonderful. Life be back on track. Life gonna be good.
Really?
Whoever we talking shit, they gonna be old and dead. So I can keep on. No, no.
So you ain't heard that from Shirley?
I ain't gonna hear nothing from her. She ain't reached out. She done cut me off.
So let me ask you a question.
When she told you before all this kicked off, she said, "Don't."
I know what you know. I told you what she did. I told you.
Yeah. So good.
The last conversation I had with her, but I don't think she did it out of malice. I think she done it out of all the shit that was coming at her, this publicity, and everything that was going on. I do believe she loved you, right?
Yeah, I know that for a fact. I know that.
What other choice do she have?
Yeah, I got
You have 1 minute remaining.
And you call me back.
But I am gonna call you back though. Yeah, I am gonna call you back. Call you back about 5 minutes. Now, this is good. So is there anything else?
What the hell am I goddamn do with you, man?
Oh shit, you hell, man. You hell on wheels, man. You hell on wheels.
You sitting on that laugh.
No, cause you gotta make me laugh. Shit, this shit is.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
All right. Thank you,
Hey,
phone
Legacy
calls from
Moon,
prison.
Legacy Moon, you hell on wheels.
Am I hell on wheels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I didn't know. I
Mm-hmm.
try to be demure and calm, but
You hell
sometimes
on wheels. I don't know whether you know it or not, but you hell on wheels.
I guess I shouldn't be laughing. So I googled Blue Ivy, and she is 13. She's 13. Okay.
Is that an old article or something? Because I swear she's 40.
No.
Did that, did that come out 27 years ago? Because I swear she's 40.
Yeah, no. As of today, right now, she is 13 years old. The celebrity juicer said that the little boy looks off. I think he's autistic. I mean, and I'm just saying that because I noticed when he was a baby, she always and as he got older, like a toddler and stuff, they always held on to him. You've never seen him walking alone, and even now, on rare occasions when you see him, they hold him. They don't let him go. They always have his hand, and I know, like, just from the autistic children that I know and I've been around, that was kind of like a thing. Like they held because they didn't want them to run, especially if they're nonverbal. But yet the twin is like, out in the open and everywhere. But that little boy, you don't see him. So I mean, I think he's autistic or something is wrong with him. But because you don't see him, they don't show him. He's never out. So that's what I think. That's my opinion. But I could be wrong. Danielle said they don't think much of Shirley.
Thank you, Danielle, because that's what I was going to say. I caught that where he said, I know she like, what other choice does she have? What the
Yeah,
fuck that means, right?
yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, yeah. What you mean? What you talking about? So, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he don't know that one leg off is out there looking for Shirley Strawberry. Apparently he don't know. Shirley Strawberry just ain't ran into the man of her dreams yet because one leg off is out there.
Right. I don't know. Maybe he took her to see Sinners. I don't know. One nobody
Hmm.
take me, but I don't know. Shay B put my Shay B put my address in the chat again because Native. I don't think he saw it. I meant to say something, so he don't know where I'm. He say he don't know. That's why he won't take me because he don't know where I'm at. So
I
if
have no idea how to get to Legacy Moon. Y'all tripping, man.
so
Y'all tripping.
if you just put it in the chat, Shay B, I'm sure he'll come pick me up on a scooter or a spaceship. I'm not exactly sure. Perhaps Mixtress Monica's got something bootleg he could drive. I don't know, but so anyhow, this has been a long week. Um, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I know, a lot of people like see here it is right here. Let me get it up. Uh where'd it go? There it is. Where it won't show up. Well, she says it is Legacy Pearl Moon 1576 Moonlight Drive,
The hell
somewhere
you got me
town.
Legacy Pearl? Can we stop there? Why are you Legacy Pearl? What the fuck?
Look, Shavy is giving my address. Now you say you don't know where I live, so she's telling you.
You got sharecropper in your family? Why are you Legacy Pearl? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm on Moonlight Drive, somewhere town 74311. That's where I'm at. So
Okay. I mean,
that's where you could get me. So you just pop up and get me. Maybe you
what the
can.
hell theater we going to though? Like where? I mean, once I pick you up, what the hell theater? What's close?
I mean, between the moon and the theater, you can we can find some place. We
Y'all
can
got
def-
a y'all got a y'all got a Magic Johnson theater?
No, we don't have that here. Mm-mm. No, we don't have
Oh,
Magic Johnson, but we have other theaters. We
oh,
have other theaters
okay,
we can go to. Um,
okay.
Bible Lady said Legacy Sherman 42 Wallaby Way. Yeah, see, I'm not hard to find. The people know where I'm at. I don't know why you don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. Shit, that's some complicated shit. Sound like it.
Well, yeah, this has been After Dark with Native Tribe Urban Media and Legacy Moon. I mean, we're trying to do some different things. It's just not going to always be Nesto stuff. We're trying to do different things. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out for thank you for the super chats. I didn't get to use my doorbell tonight. We ain't getting no new members tonight. They was getting scared because I was using my doorbell last night, Native. They was jumping
Yeah, 'cause,
around looking.
uh,
Baba
uh,
Lady was running the windows and things.
yeah. Apparently, the doorbell sounds like people's actual doorbells. Because I like, like I didn't had no idea that that was a thing. But apparently, that's the case. And people are like, "What, Native? My dog went under the bed." Oh, sorry, sorry.
Well, see, it comes in handy because I had when V came up here the other night, I was like, oh, somebody's here. And I rang the doorbell. Well, V had forgot because I didn't realize she was up here. And she had forgot she was up here. She was just listening. And when she heard the doorbell, it caught her attention. So see, it works. It works. It definitely works.
I
So
know.
they didn't like my twinkle twinkle. So that's what I had to do. Shaby said it's a theater in Full Moon Plaza over near Stars and Skies Business Center.
Yo, Shay, how the hell you know? How the hell you know, Shay?
Yeah, Baba Lady said, thank God no doorbell. Had me running around my damn place all night. Yeah, well, they didn't like the twinkle twinkle, so that's what I had to do. But we are going to get out of here. Native will be back on Sunday. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm not really sure, but you'll see it because if I do, I will have it posted, in plenty enough time for y'all to know that I will be on here. I thank y'all for being here. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. Y'all have a good night. Did you want to add anything, Native?
I just want to say, if y'all want to see some of the most toxic shit that you've ever seen in your life, besides Nesto and them, go check out the last live that I did the other day on this toxic ass preaching couple called the Steels.
Mm-hmm.
If you all are not familiar with these people, it is absolutely mind blowing that these people are in ministry
Yes.
and are guiding people down the wrong path. Go check out that video, yo. I mean, I'm still kind of trying to get over that shit because
Yeah.
it was some unbelievable things being said. And again, these are pastors. These are people that people look up to and obviously shouldn't. So y'all go check that out if you have not seen it already. Y'all go check that out and let me know what you think. I've been getting some pretty good comments on that one. So y'all go check that out.
Jane said, OMG, they were horrible. I revived said, I'm still talking about that awful couple. They were and to me the low self-esteem that lady has to put up with that nonsense from that man. Oh, you bigger. You bigger than what I like. I usually like Hispanic women. What? I'm
This
not
man
listening to
said,
that.
this man told her, I hate you. This was after they were married. He said, I hate you. And she talking about there's power in the tongue. So I'm going to say that you're going to love me eventually. What about the power in when he said, I hate you? I'm
What?
just saying. It's unbelievable, y'all. If you were not a part of that live, go check that out because that was
Or
just.
the wedding that started 3 hours late. Why did it start 3 hours late? Because number one, he had a bachelor party. He was out sleeping with somebody, and number two,
Hmm.
he didn't know. He still wasn't sure if he wanted to marry her. So
Hmm.
the wedding was 3 hours late. Just ridiculous, ridiculous. And I just, whew, them people.
It
I
was a
would.
lot. It was a lot. But y'all go check that out.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely check it out. D Dub got these puzzled faces in the chat. D Dub, if you didn't see it, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. This man, the way he verbally, and as far as I'm concerned, still verbally abuses her. And she's okay because she's just gonna pray about it and God is gonna fix it eventually. It
There was a lady that replied to them on TikTok, replied to this story on TikTok that is a member of their church and said that as of a few weeks ago, the last time she was there because she stopped going, she said that he was still like being very, very, very rude to her from the pulpit. And so she stopped going because of that very reason. So it's still happening. It's still happening. Nothing has changed. So yeah, y'all go check that out. It's something.
Shay B, wait a minute now. Shay B done sent this native. You got it too. Chiron Turner. My mentally disabled cousin used my role as Cain from Menace to Society. Wait a minute. Let me
Used it for what?
I guess for the role. Whose channel is this? The Art of Dialogue? Oh,
Oh yeah, he did. He did interview them. He interviewed all of them.
really?
Yeah, he interviewed everybody from Minister Society. That was a interesting interesting interview.
We might have to dive into that. Wow. Wow. That might be a plan. We might, yeah, okay. Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we are going to get out of here. I'm ready to go to bed. I know Native is tired. And
Hmm.
I thank y'all for being here. Like I said, thank you for the super chats and I think some member milestones. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. And shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. Thank you for being here. And I will see y'all on the next one. I actually have a closing, an outro, I guess, if it pops up.